Hey, this is Malaysia's best professional wrestler, Golden Boy Iman Osman, and you're watching CCP Podcasting.
What is happening, friends of CCP Podcasting? It is Monday night. That means it's Inside the Indies. I am Chris Page. Got my main men, my two counterparts that have joined me on this adventure into independent wrestling on Monday nights. I'm talking about Todrick Tabar Ramsey. How are you?
I'm well. I'm happy to be back and ready to watch some great wrestling tonight. Happy to see both of you and everybody that we have in chat. Looks like it's a lively bunch, so I'm here. I'm ready to go.
Oh, it's fantastic. Of course, we also have on the other side of the equation, rounding out this trio, if you will, is none other than Mr. JB from No Game Unturned. What's happening, brother? How are you?
I'm doing good. I mean, it's been a Monday, and I'm excited to put all that behind me and enjoy some wrestling here.
I am too, dude. Listen, let me tell you, this Monday kicked me right in the news, and I can't think of a better way to actually, enjoy a piece of my day than to head on over to our friends from Adelaide, South Australia, catching the latest Riot City Wrestling show. Now, fun fact, we were going to watch this last week because we usually turn around super quick. Riot has priority over anybody on our channel, and that's if you get mad at it, put on a good product like this every fucking month, and you'll be right there. But we ended up obviously losing Sabu over the weekend and last weekend, and ended up doing a tribute show to him. So a loss. We are here tonight, and I am real curious to see what's going to happen here. When we left Riot last, our buddy Matt Hayter suffered a very unjust suspension. I'm curious to see how this shakes. I definitely need to know what's going on here, if there's any other layers. Before we do that, shout out Mr. Rain, shout out UK Paul. See you guys in chat. Ranger, what's going on, brother? See you. Who else? Did I miss anybody? Mr. Rain, I think I said hello to you, sir. Oh, dude. Okay. Where in the world is Ranger Wrestling is what we're playing tonight. We're looking for the free Mad Hater sign. Let's get into it, guys. We've got about a 2-hour show. Riot never seems to disappoint. It's a lot like Glow. So we're going to make it happen. In 3, 2, 1, play.
Residents of Riot City, welcome to Mean Street Mayhem 59. My name is the historian Angus R. Dacey. I'm joined by
Angus.
Sean Thomas and Carmine Laguzio. And what a stacked card we have tonight, featuring the main event of Vincent Di Maria against the Riot City Wrestling Grand Champion, Chris Basso.
All right.
Cry
Let's hope
havoc and
Basso
let slip. The
defeated
dog from
Snacks
War,
on
so
last
saith the
go
bard,
around.
and so saith us here at Riot City Wrestling
get
as we
past
ready ourselves
Vinnie
to
tonight.
the Mean Street Mayhem, and I'm looking forward to see how Havok and Miki can coexist together as the Kings of Ruin as they go up against the team of Aaron Onley and Hayley Hendrix. I can't wait.
Oh,
Guys,
Hayley Hendrix is back on this show. I am such a fan of hers.
Huge. We're going to hear from a podcaster
Nice.
turned wrestler. All right.
Joe Master makes his debut with a big open challenge. All that and more. But let's
Oh, he
get
didn't
ready
like
to
me.
riot.
I kind of checked him for mistreating Jimmy C, and he had some not so nice things to say to me. But I did shut him down. I thought that was fun. He was like, "Oh, that's why nobody watches you." I said, "I don't know. I'll venture to say otherwise." But he didn't have a whole lot to say after that, so I don't know. Little fucker, play with fire, you get burned. I also heard we're gonna get some debuts, so that's gonna be pretty stuff. Oh, yes, Prince Apollo's back.
Scorch.
There's money in this Apollo gimmick.
Well,
Tell
ladies
you,
and gentlemen,
there's fucking
Mean
money.
Street Mayhem 59. We are on the air, and we are kicking things off with Prince Apollo, Sean.
Oh, that's it. Roll your chariots around and settle down. We're about to head into the Coliseum tonight.
Look, he is such a douchebag. It's so good.
You know,
It's so good.
What Mean Street Mayhem is all about. You
I'm
want
gonna
to
go
come in
ahead.
strong. You want to come in nasty.
Throw that out
come in
on
knowing
the socials
exactly
now.
who the
Go ahead
hell
and
you
tag
are
old
and who you're
friend
getting
of
in the ring
the,
with. Prince Apollo
the social
has said
media is
loud and
Mr.
clear,
Apollo.
just like my namesake, my ancestors before me, I am here to absolutely squash.
Can you call him Mr. Apollo?
Scorch.
What's that?
Feels like, you need to call him by his royal title.
What, hundreds of years of war?
Well, Prince Apollo.
Thousands even.
This guy was here when Odysseus.
I'm sure he's earned it.
Prince Apollo making his debut, well not his debut, making his singles appearance here at Mean Street Mayhem 59. We're getting set for his opponent.
This is gonna be a good match.
For a re-debut, this is a perfect time to re-establish yourself in the Riot City Wrestling universe. Case in point, Scorch has an opportunity here tonight.
Gentlemen, it is scorching time.
What does that even mean?
It is time for Scorch.
I don't know if scorching time is a great quote, but
Yeah, and Scorch is someone that his
I'm looking forward to seeing him here.
They may not be overly clear, but it feels like, I don't think you two would maybe agree, that he's getting the crowd on his side. It's maybe taken a
Can't
little
really
bit
see
of
him
time,
yet.
but I feel like
I know he's there
people
somewhere.
are resonating with his, albeit unclear message.
It is scorching time. It is Mean Street Mayhem time. About ready to get underway with our first match here.
It's hard to really, and here we go. This is exactly.
Oh, this is not taking long. He's already jump started. My dude. Way to go. Yes, sir. I am here for it.
I was waiting for the attack during the darkness.
Very clear about that. Josh Stewart, gotta make sure both men are ready.
Just a little bit of mind games, getting under his head a little bit, getting under the mask a little bit.
There you go. See, Apollo's giving him an opportunity to get himself settled now. An opening contest here at Mean Street Mayhem. We have Scorch, Prince Apollo. If you've never seen either of these two men, and I dare say there are
Here
many
we
in the
go,
audience
officially.
who are not privy
Right into
to
it.
the excellent characters that are Prince Apollo and Scorch, fantastic wrestlers. You are in for a treat.
Hey, look, I've been very impressed with what I've seen from both of these men lately. Prince Apollo has a unique combination
Just
of strength,
driving the
speed,
boots into the
and he can
corner.
really take
I'm
the
looking
ass
for
to
that
the county
free
guard.
hater
He
sign.
absolutely
by the
can.
way.
I feel like he
Yep.
is a lot more versatile than maybe he gets credit. But I think what he really needs. Whoa!
Landed on his feet.
Oh.
Whoa.
Scorch did not take the
Uh-huh.
bait.
Sting and splash in the corner there.
Smart.
It's very peculiar that a man the size of Prince Apollo.
I do like his reaction there. He thought he had him with the flip, and then like, hey, wait, he's not in front of me.
But I feel like he really needs to change together some wins, to really get some wins on the
Doing
board
some great
to
sells.
level up his
Shout out,
position
Goff.
here
I see
at
you, bud.
IC.
Yeah, it's one thing to come out, hold on
Cover.
2, kick out at 2. It's one thing to come out with pomp and bravado.
Yep.
But it's another thing to actually, yes, like you said, get the wins on the board. Prove to RCW management that you can go from being on these
Oh,
fantastic
Prince
Mean Street
Apollo.
Mayhem shows to
Smart
appearing in
man.
the Goodwood Community
Smart
Center,
man.
Yeah.
challenging for championships. That's what it's all about, Sean.
See here, Scorch talking. I mean,
I've
honestly,
managed
I
to be
can't read
spoiler
lips, let
free
alone
for
read
2
through
weeks
the
on the
mask
show.
here, but Scorch with
That's
some choice words for Prince Apollo.
rare,
It's kind of an interesting
rare
situation
thing.
in these Mean Street Mayhems as well. Is that wait a minute, Scorch coming to the outside, caught,
Oh.
cuts to the quick. You're
Ooh.
able to find
Nice
yourself
elbow right
facing an
there.
opponent who's in a similar level, a similar kind of time in your career, or you're pitted against some of the elite, some of the top members of RCW. You need a sink or swim either way.
No, that's very true because as you guys know.
By the way,
debuted
gotta give
against
some
Grimm. Like,
credit to our referee and that great beard.
And he chose Grimm.
Appreciating what he's rocking there.
First opponent. And Scorch, look, he did
He
a
does have some
fantastic
pretty
job.
fantastic facial hair going on. If you say so himself. Had a chance to holler at John hollered at me today, I should say. He said hello to everybody.
Hello.
I said,
Prince Apollo now
tell everybody.
digging that knee
Said
into
hello.
the back, perfectly between those shoulder blades. Scorch needs to find something here. He's got to use the will of the fans, the will of the crowd.
That's right. That's right.
Find that adrenaline. Get out of this predicament.
And here they come.
Honestly, at this point, you just need a will
Crowd
to get
rally
Apollo's
behind
knee
Scorch here.
out of your back here. Doesn't need to be pretty. You just need to extricate yourself from the Prince.
And look at this.
Whoa.
Here we go, roll through.
Nice.
Quick as a cat.
Technical stylings here from Scorch.
As it's
Fireman's
scoured
carry.
here.
Gouge the eyes, get away. roll through into a drop kick to the temple.
Seeing new moves from them.
Some nice
They're
back
learning
and
all the
forth
time.
kicks.
Really going.
What was that, Toddy? I know that you just said something.
I said it's a nice back and forth pace.
As you said,
Yeah, there's some good storytelling going on here. I like the psychology that Apollo has when he was out on the floor a minute ago, Liberty Man. But I feel like he's getting too cocky.
Perhaps Prince Apollo styling himself in that sort of vein, Carmine.
Yeah, he could be.
I still
but
think
I
there's
guess
money on it.
Well,
Uh-oh.
quick roll
Oh,
up there.
oh, most
I
dangerous
guess there's
move, but
almost
almost
two
struck
types
in
of
the
ego.
opening match.
There's the ego that is loved by the fans. There's the ego that is not.
And there's the ego that gets you suspended from RCW entirely.
Hey, fair point, because yeah.
There's a big social media campaign, hashtag.
Oh, inverted power drop.
Petition that came up.
I saw it.
Never like the inverted one. It just looks painful.
Matt Hayter, you know, he gouged the eyes of Dean Brady at
Well,
a
you
event.
know,
Dean Brady
we both can be
was to
pretty.
wear an eye patch at ACW.
Yeah.
Suspended because of that, but the fans here think he was done wrong.
Yeah,
It's just something about being turned around that just...
I signed the petition.
You did?
JB, it
Little more
sounds like
sensitive.
what you're saying
There's no
is
point
that,
in you
like,
signing
whenever
it. The
we
man's
finally
fighting
do
for
get
himself.
together at some
Sure.
point, you're needing to be hit
Oh.
with an inverted top
Scorch
drop.
signed the
Just
petition,
that's what it
a
sounds
hard
like.
chop to the back.
You know, it's one thing, you are trained, you understand as a
I'd like to see you try.
Did they just hold on, Ranger? Did they just comment on the petition?
But just hitting the open palm to the back,
I missed that if
rude.
they did.
It is.
Rude and unusual punishment, perhaps. Here comes Scorch.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Goodness.
The strength of
Nice
Prince Apollo
back
to
breaker.
catch Scorch and deliver that back breaker right flush across the knee.
And you notice he has not let go of his grip of Scorch here, transitioning into that flipping neck breaker.
Very,
Yes,
very
sir.
nice from Prince Apollo here. Look, at the end of the day, Scorch's back has got to be on fire right now. But
We need to talk about the petition more.
I
More signatures.
I
Gotta
fucking
be
dropped the ball.
really feeling it.
I got sidetracked with, like, I don't know, 6,000 projects over
Well,
the
it's a
last
wrestling
month.
match, so.
It's got to happen, Prince
Uh,
Apollo.
Yeah, I've noticed here.
Did
Apollo
not
has
get
really
it
Well,
out there like I
stopped
wanted
the
to. I don't.
traffic
I
since the
matter of
opening
fact, I think the
bell
last
here.
time I looked, there was only
Constantly
14
talking. The other thing
signatures.
I'm worried about is he's going to gas himself out simply through conversational torture. Oh my God!
Oh,
Stop.
but I could be totally wrong there.
Misses with that beautiful shooting star press. Scorch rolling out of the way.
Standing
Nice.
shooting star press, not something you see very often in Riot City.
Dacey's
Wrestling,
always
let
been a
alone-
man's man,
Takes
Ranger.
a lot of athleticism to hit that
Had a
knee.
great
Even
conversation with
more
him on our
wherewithal
first
to
season of
avoid it.
Beyond the Bell. It was.
What time is it, guys?
He's a good dude.
What time is it?
It's scorching time.
It's 7:40.
Oh, it's just
46 signatures.
Firing
It's
up
got 46 signatures right now.
Mayhem.
Okay.
Gaining a bit of momentum, has the crowd firmly on his side here. One splash. What was it? A scorching splash? A singer splash?
Scorching splash. I like it.
Should have got that on a QR code. Just
Off the ropes. Single
put it up on the screen.
Beautiful.
Oof.
That's exactly where Scorch needs to now capitalize. He needs to stay on the offense. He can't.
Good
allow
opening
himself
match
to
here.
feel fatigued. You can see the hand on the lower back. He feels the pain, but he cannot let that stop his momentum.
That's right. That's right.
And this is something we don't see very often. Scorch going to the outside. Now up on the second and now the top turnbuckle.
Oh, wow.
What is Scorch thinking?
Prince Apollo, now's the time to look up. Icarus flying from the sun.
Oh, nope.
Scorch flies too close. Catches that drop kick of Prince Apollo.
Oh, absolutely perfection. Northern Light suplex.
Yeah,
No.
Fantastic bridge on that suplex too. That takes a lot of core strength to pull that off.
But also the energy to kick out for Scorch after.
I'm actually
taking
kind of
such
shocked
punishment
that they've
back.
run this
He
long
is-
with
he
this
is
match.
resilient.
To be
He
fair.
really is
Yeah.
resilient.
Scorch, you can throw a lot
They're
at
giving
him.
him some time.
Always fire up and come back.
Well, because they see something special in Prince Apollo.
Has a bit of a
And
temper
Scorch,
about
probably,
him.
but
He's
definitely
got
Prince
that,
Apollo.
doesn't he?
He needs to find a way to really
Yeah, I think if you're building up the Prince, the overall gimmick, I think he needs more time. And like you had mentioned earlier, he seemed like he was overconfident. But I think you have to be overconfident like that if you're calling yourself Prince. So I think that the time is definitely needed here. And they're both delivering.
Time here, creating too much distance, too much
What's he
separation.
going for here?
Hold on. Oh, no!
Oh.
my
Oh.
God!
Ooh.
That's a bad
And
land.
that's that high risk, high reward here. I have to assume he was heading for a second rope moonsault there.
Yeah, well, whatever it was, he didn't get anywhere near there.
That rung him. That rung his bell a little bit.
And if I'm Scorch here, I'm looking to capitalize right away.
I want to call a bit of an audible here.
Goodness. Still with some wherewithal here.
Go back to it.
Fighting out with everything he's got.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Angle slam, high angle back suplex.
Oh.
Scorch, I think, was looking for Scorch.
Yeah, he got his bell rung.
That's his version of the Uranage.
How the hell is Prince Apollo still standing? What a man.
Look at it. He's got strength in his extremities, the legs. Oh, no. Is this a wise idea, Carmine?
I don't know, because that looked absolutely...
Get back on that fucking horse, baby. Let's go.
You do not tell a god not to fly. He is going to descend from the heavens.
Who am I to tell him what to do?
Is he a god or is he a demigod? We're going to find that out.
He's a prince.
Here.
Prince Apollo on that third
Those
rope.
ropes are very bouncy.
Has Scorch scouted. Fly, Apollo, fly!
Oh, nobody home.
Oh.
Missed.
Yeah, that was way too much time.
Prince Apollo in all kinds of trouble. Scorched earth.
Oh, that is going to do it.
2, 3.
Got him. It's okay, Prince Apollo. You still got a fan over here.
That took the wind out of his sails there.
It's early on. Early on in the career.
But did not pay off, and honestly, I think that cost him.
Yeah, it absolutely did. And
He's glad he was able to get up and finish the match.
Yeah.
Hopefully his head's okay.
Back of his neck.
Yeah.
Despite him being a very arrogant man.
Good win for Scorch, though.
Gentlemen, I've actually gained a fair amount of respect after seeing that performance from Prince Apollo. But tonight, it's all about Scorch. The time is now, and it is scorching time.
Tonight is about free Matt Haig. That's what tonight's about. Let's be fair. Come on.
The residents of Riot City, the future of what this place has to offer, because the future is incredibly bright.
I mean, this is match one. This is match one here at Main Street Mayhem. This is 59 episodes, 59 events of this wonderful showcase. Well, for people that you may not have seen before.
That's right.
This is a great taster for you to see the future stars of Australian wrestling. But let's go back to a current star. It's James Dalton.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Introducing first.
Did we mention James Dalton on the ring announcers? Do we need to go throw him in there?
He was not.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Shame on us. On Instagram, there's a post about post your favorite ring announcers. And we saw several, but I think we missed Riot. We got to get that added in.
I saw Nelson added Portugal in his story, so that was nice.
Thorne, not only just in association with what was the Enterprise, but just Kai Thorne in general.
Yeah, we should be getting them back in, I'd say, about a week or two for WrestleFest Porto.
Just asked him straight up backstage earlier today, where have you been, man?
Yeah, where the hell have you been?
He didn't give me anything, guys. He gave me nothing.
He's not going to. That's never been.
Is this Kai Thorne?
To the media, if you will.
But interestingly,
yeah, he's been gone for a minute.
The former leader of the Enterprise, so clearly that era of his chapter is over, and he's on to new things here.
Okay.
Peter Carter.
You want to talk about someone else that, for all intents and purposes, should have a chip on his shoulder. I know I would be if Basso put his hands on
I'm
me.
so used to this ending with chops.
Old guard beat down.
It's supposed to be a DX thing.
But I don't think he's forgotten about it, that's for sure.
I mean, would you?
No, of course not.
Thankfully, it lives on.
Look at him. He is looking fantastic.
Break it down.
Talk about a blue chipper. I see a big potential, a bright future for this young man. But he's got a tall order against the mysterious, the returning Kai Thorne.
I find these sorts of matches so fascinating here.
Wait.
Hold on. Yeah, expect the
I thought we were
going to
do some shenanigans.
I was going to say, what I find so fascinating is about these kinds
I was wondering for a second if it was a triple threat, but nope.
On your opponent.
And it makes it difficult for us too, as broadcasters, to make analysis here, because Kai Thorne has been gone for quite some time. I think it was last August since we saw him last. and he's just coming out
1 second.
frustrated
We'll be right back.
Well, imagine going away, and your faction has effectively been destroyed.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Offering the handshake. Some reason I don't know if I trust that. Nope.
Yeah, that's an
Didn't think so.
Carmine brings up because yes, he was the leader of the Enterprise. He left the faction, disappeared. As far as we know, they didn't remove him as leader. He just disappeared.
What's his relationship to Bob? What's his relationship to your fiance?
Yeah, what's his relationship to Kaitoa? So many questions. I noted he was still
Got some good grappling going on to start us off.
I'm not entirely sure where Kaitoa sits on this.
Well, here's the thing. It was Thorne Enterprises. Surely.
Still watching the crowd for a free hater sign.
Yeah, well, I'll be happy to discuss copyright law with you, Sean, but what's your opinion on bird law?
Excuse me?
Now, here's a question. Kai Thorne calls himself the chairman of Thorne Enterprises. How can you be a chairman if there's no one in your stable?
Oh, good question. Yeah.
Very good
Oh,
question.
going to the hair. Tried and true method if you got one of those
Whoa, look at that.
little twists on the top. It's perfect handhold.
And that is a way to re-establish yourself.
What I miss in the
And
open?
once again, having found himself in
Just a little hair pulling and a fake handshake.
That's
been about it.
A free lesson
Some good
on
grappling.
how to establish yourself and how to conduct yourself. And now, wow!
Basement dropping. Well, yes, we're still in the wash-up from Trial by Stern, and we know, hold on, cover by Kai Thorne. We're still in the wash-up from Trial by Stern, and we know the big story coming out of that was the Chris Basso.
Ranger, you need to get it propped up so it'd be up the whole time, blocking everyone's vision so we could see it.
Yeah, I haven't seen the sign yet. That should be. Did you guys know that Pop-Tarts make an ice cream sandwich?
Re-establishing yourself on these shows. I am absolutely
Did not know that.
ferocity. The chip
Well,
on his shoulder.
apparently it's a
Kai
thing.
Thorne is showing
And that's what
loud
this
and
is.
proudly
And let me
on his
just
shoulder
say,
here. He is just absolutely
not the best.
bit of a madman
Not the
here.
best.
Dropping harder on his box six.
Maybe the strawberry
Wow,
would be
had it
better.
scouted that time.
That
See,
was good.
there's
That
the
was good.
smartness.
Rolling through Xavier Carter, able to trip down Kai Thorne. Oh, nice roundhouse there to the back of the head that time.
There you go, Xavier Carter. Fool me once. Learning, felt a stiff boot to the side of the head and opted not to feel that again.
Okay, come on, Carter.
That's right. Well, this is all very similar offense to what he used against Redshaw.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Whoa.
Ooh,
Straight to the face.
I saw it. Now the cover. Oh my God.
that might be it.
Three.
Nope.
oh,
Okay.
two.
And I am absolutely sure Kai
That was a
Thorne
sweet
hasn't
move.
had enough time to scout Xavier Carter for that. That was just pure, simple timing, impeccable timing by Kai Thorne. Had that scouted in real time.
That was really impressive.
A bit of instinct, I think, as well.
Thorne, a dangerous man. There's a reason why the man was ahead of a faction here in RCW.
This is what I'm liking from Kai Thorne right now. As we saw in the previous matchup, Principal created distance, allowed that separation for Scorch. Look what Kai Thorne's doing. He is right on top of young Xavier Carter.
He's got another okay ref beard in there now. It's not quite. It doesn't quite live up to the first match, but he's trying.
He got some work.
Speed game,
Sure.
stopping the high flying game.
Yeah.
He felt one drop kick from Xavier Carter and said absolutely not.
Yep.
You slow the pace down. Oh, here's a mistake here. You don't want to create that separation
Ooh.
once again.
You don't. But he's fairly relentless though, Sean. He's giving him time, but I don't know. It's looking pretty good.
I'm wondering if this referee's in
Spoke
training
too
too.
soon.
Xavier Carter able to get the
Watch
boot
him
up
and tell,
on that
pick up,
occasion.
see if you pick up on what I
Great
pick
chance
up.
to follow up. Here we go. Rolls through. Kai Thorne
Tell me
in
what
the
you noticed.
corner.
There we are.
Very nice.
Nice corner lariat. Follow up
He's
as well.
trying to react as much as he can.
No let up in the
Oh,
young kid.
fuck it up.
You got to be careful there, Carter. You got to be just under that 5 count here. Keep
Is it
yourself
the fact
running
that he's,
forward. And now simply those vicious forearms.
Mumbling a little under his breath, it looked like.
Oh,
Constantly checking his watch.
Kai Thorne down on his,
Ah.
on his feet. Oh,
Spiked him on that bulldog
There it is again.
almost
Makes me think about
scorpioning
time.
on the floor was Kai Thorne.
Cover.
And is he getting his
And
timing?
you notice there, gentlemen,
Getting
a little
timing down.
hesitation in Xavier Carter in hooking the
Well, he
leg.
has to keep track too for him.
Long, a bit of a loose cover, and guys, that is sometimes
Gotta whisper to him, you got 60 seconds.
Would it be rude
Going
to say
home.
rookie mistake?
I don't think so. These are great learning opportunities.
That's right.
And this is the thing, the good thing is that you have these moments. May as well fail here. May as well find an opportunity.
Oh!
I look away
Ooh.
for 2 seconds.
Cover
A
now.
bit of a stomp.
Wow.
That is it.
Emphatic. Almost
Yeah.
blink if you miss it.
That was just academic.
Xavier blinked and he's missing everything right now.
Found the right equation, and just like that, Thorne, maybe we're looking at a new enterprise, a one-man enterprise right here.
It's good to see him back in the ring because most of the time I've seen him, he's been in the managerial role.
He was exceptional. Quite frankly, he was exceptional.
He really did stand out.
But Xavier Carter put up a good effort as well.
Yeah, and you know, this is again, we mentioned earlier, great opportunities. We have over 150 fans here in the RCW Academy, and these young future superstars are getting a chance to wrestle in some of these massive capacity crowds.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a fantastic effort.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
This is the old guard's theme.
Oh, who is it?
We are due to see the old guard later tonight.
I see we've got several matches featuring the old guard and some of the new talent, the up-and-coming talent here at RCW. We're here for Main Street Mayhem, but
Oh, it's the GOAT. Dean Brady, baby. Let's go.
Muscle mercenary making his way out.
Muscle Mercenary in the house.
a wrong
This is
time
not
for the
going to
old
be good.
guard, I gotta say. Are you gonna tell Dean Brady no? You absolutely give him that microphone.
Well, the only member of the old guard who wasn't scheduled for a match here tonight.
I mean, one eye, two eye, doesn't matter. He's a scary man.
Let's find out what the chaplain of the old guard has to say here. Still wearing that eye patch.
I'm out here tonight to address a very, very important thing. All right, I'm out here to address two different things. The fact that none of you will ever see my sister ever again.
Yep.
And it's all thanks to me.
There's feedback coming from somewhere.
Tonight, you will also not get to see someone else. You will also not get to see Chris Basso. And I'll tell you why. Don't worry, I'll tell you why. It's because Vincent DiMaria has not earned the right to face Chris Basso.
Uh-oh.
He has not earned it like Snacks did.
I don't know about that.
And here you go now, drawn the ire of the RCW faithful here tonight. No Chris Basso.
Strange of him not to show up. I thought the old guard.
Whether it was a title shot or not, he does not get to face the engineer tonight. But what he might get to do
Was that a
is
forfeit?
He might
We got a new
just
champion?
Survive Dean Brady.
Dean Brady substituting himself as Chris Basso's replacement for tonight.
I mean, why not? Here you go. This is the man of 2025. Dean Brady. This is the main event I would watch any day of the week. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Vincent DiMaria and Dean Brady?
It's coming out.
Matchup for sure, but I mean, Vincent DiMaria now has an entirely different opponent to prepare for under a very short amount of time.
That's honestly too short a notice. But you know what? Look, could it be the move for them to prepare early, get it done, see how it goes? Of course.
You got to heed the warning, though, here. Dean Brady said it loud and clear.
If I'm
You
Vinnie,
might
I'm
just
pretty
survive.
pissed about
Let's
this,
not
to be
forget,
fair.
when you step in the ring with Dean Brady, there's a high
Came into
chance
this with a
you
title
will never have an
opportunity, and I don't
RCW
have
match
shit,
Yeah, that's
and it's
true.
because of what?
If you step in the ring with Dean Brady, it's a
I see it. I found him, Ranger. I got you. I got you.
There it is.
I'm sorry. Did you say survive you?
Yeah, that's what he said.
If I remember correctly, the last time that we stood toe to toe in the ring, I beat you for the RCW Emerald Crown.
That's right.
It's
Back at WrestleMania
facts.
a couple of years ago.
Can't oop.
after what Matt Hayter did to you last month, I think we can all agree that you're not the monster that you think you are.
I think Vinnie needs to slightly here.
Don't know about that, Vinnie.
I need to point out, this is not the same Dean Brady that Vinnie faced years ago.
Well, he said it with his chest.
I'd say they're eyes to eyes, but I guess it's just eye to eye.
I see what you did there.
Beating you could be the move.
Hey, nice. Sounds like Vinny's taking up the
Here we go. We may start early.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Dean Brady.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, taken clear out of
I
the
don't think that was the best choice, Brady.
Well done, CBTM, but guys, that's the music of our general manager.
Hey.
Oh, okay, so Brody's here tonight. Let's go.
I have had enough of this crap of you boys just going out and going into
Fix
business
Matt
by
Hayter,
yourselves.
Brody. Let's
So if
do
you
that.
guys want to fight so hard, how about tonight? Dean Brady, Vincent DiMaria, the main event here tonight.
I spoke too soon. Now
Good luck, boys. Enjoy.
Well, ask and you shall receive. Dean Brady threw down the gauntlet. Vinnie.
Card is subject to change.
Right?
Changing in a good way here.
We have a new main event, boys.
Yeah, Chris Basso is out. Dean Brady is in. It will be Vincent DiMaria versus Dean Brady. Think about the implications of this match if we get set on May 30th for Key to the City. One of the most unpredictable events of the year. A ladder match. The winner will grab the key and will be able to unlock a championship opportunity, any title, for up to 12 months.
And this is the problem here, because I have one question for Vinnie. What makes you think you're going to make it to Key to the City?
Well, the following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing
Okay. Riccardo, I think, is finally making his in-ring debut. In a physical match. I've seen him in a Battle Royal, I think.
making his way to the ring. He is the umbrella-wielding warrior, Chasm.
You know, last time I personally was able to call a chasm match was back in the Fringe.
Well, I heard it's bad luck to do that with an umbrella inside, but to each his own.
To say the least.
I'd say eccentric as well, which is, I guess, similar to eclectic.
Weird.
What are some other describing words, Angus?
Interesting. He's an enigma.
Strange.
Odd.
Charismatic?
Charismatic enigma.
Bizarre.
But nevertheless, he is proving himself to be quite the effective professional wrestler despite his unorthodox style, which I think favors him quite strongly against opponents who might not know how to prepare.
I just want him to get up on the top rope and go, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all," and jump off with the umbrella. My night will be complete.
And with a bow and arrow, to be honest.
That is absolutely going to be the ammo of this gentleman.
Making his way to the ring. A man from another time, history, and culture. He is the adventurer from Italy, Riccardo.
Now, it's very clear that the residents of Riot City have resonated with Riccardo. Of course, him
Say the bow and arrow gives him a pretty significant advantage in this one, if he's allowed to use it.
The fans and talking about his story about how he came to Australia from Italy and everything. I feel like the fans are really behind.
Like
Maybe
bell
if this
rings,
were
fire
global.
3 shots, and match is over.
Well, listen, we have seen attempted murders before on our stream, so it
We got one right there.
Would not be a first.
Nope. Referee preventing that from occurring.
He has to have the dexterity to pull it off, though.
Xavior and Riccardo have in common.
They were both there
Or
tonight.
just
They
watch
Basso
blood.
dressed them down.
Yep.
Exactly right.
No, I was kidding about him shooting, but he's lining up a shot here.
Of Riccardo, like a well-placed arrow here, he has a chance to show up and show out.
I'll tell you what's
Wait a minute.
Oh my God!
Wait a second.
This is exactly what I was wondering about. This is exactly why not? Why not?
Oh my God.
Ref, you might want to take that away
Oh.
from him.
Is that piercing?
Oh!
Oh my God! Did we all just see a murder?
This is not how professional wrestling matches are supposed to
Well, well.
Riccardo,
We just saw our first
no fear
bow
of
and
the
arrow
adventurer Riccardo.
on a
I was
stream.
just joking, Ricardo.
No fear. Hey, Hey, if Matt Hayter
And
can
the
get suspended,
umbrella shield deflection.
open out the eyes of Team Brady. Could Riccardo get suspended for shooting a bow and arrow at a man?
Hey,
Yeah, where's the
fans love it.
suspension there,
My
bud?
question is, Chasm surely had his
Yeah,
mind
I think
wrapped
that should
around
probably warrant
what
something.
the hell kind of
I
memories
mean,
does Chasm have?
especially if the arrow had bounced off and headed into
Chasm's had some
the
interesting
fans.
opponents as of late. I recall
Oof.
he came up short against Scorch the last time we were here at Main Street Mayhem. And in that one, remember,
Man, they signed as a waiver when they bought their ticket. They knew what could happen.
That's why you always read the fine print. You know, if you didn't see in there, it said might be struck by flying arrow.
Very interesting to look at both these men now side by
Excuse
side
me.
in front of each other. Very similar builds, very similar heights, very similar length of hair, I would say.
Yeah, it's all about the hair. That can be used to your advantage. It also screws
It's all about the hair
What the heck?
against you, I suppose.
and how you
I was
style
gonna
it.
say Riccardo may have been smart to title back, but that is a ponytail that is ripe for pulling there. And if Chasm is any sort of smart individual like I think he is, he's going to be doing some pulling tonight. Use it to your advantage.
I've been right up close and personal with Riccardo. He has a beautiful head of hair.
I say he's rocking that plaid.
Into the corner. Chasm, don't waste too much time here.
You don't see too many wrestlers pulling that off.
Just like I said, Riccardo rolls through.
We've seen him do Beetlejuice. He's doing plaid.
If you have seen these men in
He's
the
a very fashionable young man.
Ranger corrected me there. Yeah, I forget. Ricardo has been in the ring. 100% true. He did get 2 wins over Mr. Cliff. How could I forget that?
Make sure that bell rings.
Thank you, sir.
Now, is that that's an Italian carmine? Come on, how's your Italian?
Oh, it's pretty good. Cecolore e questo. What color is this?
Ah,
That's- yeah,
nice.
yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Well, he was counting to 10 in Italian, was Riccardo.
Here we go, maybe setting up for a bulldog here. Up and down.
Bellissimo.
You've turned the
Bulldog.
Italians around.
Molto bene.
Yeah.
Just a 2 count. Riccardo, he's surely a fan favorite here in Riot City Wrestling. He has the people behind him.
Yeah, he does.
Well,
he
yeah.
does.
I love the fans.
This
Riccardo
is
here,
robbing from
getting
the
behind
rich and
crowd.
giving
He
to the
steals from
poor.
the rich and looks to give to the poor.
He
An
just
absolute
stole my
fantastic wrestling
fucking
match
alert,
here
my
at Main Street
words.
Mayhem.
Still on
I
the
beat
hunt
him
for
by
Vincent,
half a second.
what I understand.
Can winning a wrestling match give you a visa?
Oh, jeez. Flatline.
Serious question.
We've had weirder things on a pro wrestling
Yeah, I was
matches.
gonna say, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Could, I wonder if General Manager Big Brody Marshall could sponsor Riccardo
Oh,
for
very,
permanent residency.
yeah.
Ranger,
Big
your
Brody-
next
you know,
sign for
I'll
Riot
try and
should
have
be
a talk with
something
Big Brody
like
Marshall later, but we
Hater
can have
gets
a visa on a pole
suspended
match
for
here.
poking someone in the eye. Ricardo goes
But what happens if the
scot-free
other person
after trying to
wins it? Would
shoot
we have to
somebody with
also
an
find
arrow.
Another person that is not Australian citizenship?
They get to pick an immigrant who can come live here.
Okay.
Well, we'll have to come up with a shorter version of that, I think, for a sign. That would probably take like 3 people holding up all 3 of them.
I'm just saying.
The line, the roll-up,
Coming through.
As he comes in with his sign and
Hold
gets
up.
shot by an arrow.
Guaranteed
That would be
television
awesome.
time,
Both men
baby.
taking
Guaranteed
effect. I
TV
think actually
time.
Chasm soaking a bit of that.
Yeah, I think Riccardo definitely got the worst of the
Oh, man.
Chasm now arguing with the referee that he thinks that should have been 3.
Well, it wasn't. It was 2.
That's the problem. Sometimes it isn't the immovable force and the unstoppable force, the immovable object.
Yeah, yeah.
One of them just moves.
Chasm taking an opportunity here to regroup, but I think he's letting him get in his head a little
Get
bit.
you some heat, Chasm. Get you some heat.
It was interesting to see Dean Brady get rattled by the fans earlier in the night. I wonder if that'll come into play.
I mean, he has enough to get him riled up. I mean, the guy shot at me and you guys are cheering for him? He tried to kill me.
Again. Oh, you attempted murder.
Yeah.
That should definitely, you would think that'd put the fans on Chasm's side, but apparently not.
Well, I think we need to team up Ricardo and we can go back in time. Katati, who was the glow girl who has the machete?
Astina.
Yeah, we need to team those 2 up. They'd make a pretty formidable duo. I mean, they both.
Glow
like,
is innovators.
They. Yes, they are.
Give me a moment.
We could have Machete, like, swing or throw the machete while the one evades, and then Riccardo pops him with an arrow. It has to be an over-the-top rope battle royal, though.
I don't think Chasm quite knows.
I gotta see somebody's hair go flying.
There you go. He knows now. Devastating clothesline from Riccardo.
Oh, he's got the umbrella, so you know.
back down.
You know who should be out there?
Mary Poppins.
Here to absolutely no avail.
Riccardo getting quite masterful at that shoulder block. That could be enough, Sean.
Oh.
I just want to highlight there the
No
smarts that
hook of the
Riccardo
leg.
had
We're
to
going.
safely pull Chasm to the middle of the ring. Not something that you might expect from a rookie, but it's just that.
Riccardo, you're not changing his mind.
Pick up along the way.
That's right. You don't want there to be a chance of a
Like, I've never seen a referee get convinced to
Okay,
change his...
you're right. Let me ring the bell.
Back on the RCW vault, and
Yeah.
Grimm-
My mistake. It was 3.
Maybe he made that mistake in an early
Yeah,
match.
very well may have.
The beauty
Listen,
of
you gotta try, okay? You gotta try.
in front of you.
Well, they're pleading their case for the future attempt. Like, you didn't give me the 3 count here, but come on, give it to me next time.
Going tit for tat here at the
You've
moment.
already messed up once. Get it together, ref. Gosh.
Don't compound the problem. Here we go. 1, 2.
And Dynamite makes an appearance on the podcast. Gosh.
Just saying, Riccardo could be the next big thing. Hey, could be the move.
Hey, I think he's
Oh, he got him.
Like, yeah.
I missed
I feel like
the
that time Riccardo didn't think the count was 3.
a great day out when
Did he get him off that crossbody?
Riot City Wrestling
He
ring.
did.
Yeah, and just a
Mhm.
fantastic win. A very important win,
Oh,
I think,
go
for the
attack him.
trajectory of his career.
Listen,
Yeah.
we know crossbodies are devastating.
Professional wrestlers because
I don't know why you're surprised.
I'm surprised it just took 1.
Riccardo's story is really resonating here with the residents of Riot City.
I mean, off the glow. I'm used to seeing like 20 before we get the 3 count.
I'm just still shocked that he didn't break out a bow and arrow submission. That just seems natural. Should have been in there somewhere.
Yeah.
We're building towards that.
Yeah.
Riccardo, you're watching. Bow and arrow submission. That's your go-to. It does make sense. Oh shit. Oh.
All right.
Big fight here. I also like how they use the new AIs to make it look like they were action figures.
Mm-hmm.
I really dug that. I really stood out on Instagram when I saw it. Really, really like that.
Shout out to the production team, graphics department.
Ooh. Celebration did not last.
I'm shocked that they haven't booted Cliff out yet. I need Cliff's babyface turn to happen.
Because it's the old guard. They're well
It's been teased for a while.
Yep, you see that he's not in black.
Of the old guard has had more than enough
Cliff is not in black gear
lately.
tonight.
Well, tonight is going to be very, very interesting. We've got Mr. Cliff out here with Grimm and Violent Blitz, and we saw in our last event, tensions were starting to boil over between Grimm and Mr. Cliff. There was some real animosity there after they failed to capture the tag team championship in that eliminator match. And of course, Mr. Cliff, let it be said, 0-46, Sean.
Shut up,
The
Angus.
man said it himself, and
stop
I
it.
do admire the tenacity and let's go the sheer balls of Mr. Cliff to straight to Grimm's face say, I'm not going to quit. Honestly, any lesser man would quit.
Look, I'm starting to really
Gotta
feel
make him go last.
the problem is, the longer he hangs out
Yeah, he's gonna turn eventually.
with these guys, the less sympathy I have for him.
Well, that's very true. And the thing is, my question is, okay, as you just watched Grimm hit him for really no reason, what is he actually doing in the old guard? Like, fundamentally, what is he doing?
I don't know, they've got Violent Blitz now.
Yeah, there's some frustration there in his face.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's the term cannon fodder.
Right.
It's
Is
it's
there- is
it's
Stock-
got to
does
hit a
Stockholm
bowling
syndrome
point.
ring a bell as well,
you ever
or is
seen-
it maybe not quite that?
You ever seen Star Trek? Here's what we call a red shirt.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Kaitoa.
Shipping company.
Mm.
And while this
Oh,
is a
some
fair
team problems here, too, though.
especially with the addition of
Oh,
Rocco
yeah.
Reid, here's the thing.
All
Between
three
Did?
the old
friends
guard
on
That's
social
why-
and
media.
Ruin, there's a lot of
Look at the new
between
gear from
all the
Red
established
Smash.
tag teams here. What an opportunity for a new team to rise up and say, hey, we can actually work together fine.
And I need to mention this is the first time since Reanimated that we have seen Kaitoa in a Riot City Wrestling ring. It's been quite some time. We expected him at Fringe Mania. he was a no-show for yet to be revealed reasons, but now back in six-man tag team action with Red Smash. And guys, it's Rocco Reid!
Yes, it is.
He is undeniable. He is desirable, and tonight he is teaming with quite a interesting combination here.
This is kind of a young super team, really.
So you want to talk about an encapsulation of the new blood.
This is going to be
Old
good.
Guard versus new blood, right
I'm
here.
really
Encapsulated.
curious to see the
100%
dynamic between
agree.
Kaitoa,
Like,
Smash, and Reid.
Really a battle of philosophies here.
I think it was just a bit of a rock, paper, scissors action going on there, and Red Smash came away with a ticket.
And should be known, Red Smash, the #1 contender for the Emerald Crown.
Some cool new gear from Red Smash.
They're making Cliff stand on the floor.
Title fight upcoming. That'll be against
He's not even really part of this match.
Bold, of course, at trial by Stone with the help of Kaitoa. So a bit of a budding
Ranger, I saw his announcement against Tommy Knight for this weekend. I think I shared that one on Instagram.
The O'Connell roll cover. Almost
Looking forward to seeing that. I love seeing some
It's very
opportunities come his
interesting
way. I've
considering
sung his
one
praises
of the
for
big
years.
moments that stands out to me in the relationship between Kaitoa and Red Smash is that absolutely insane
We've got a chase.
Canadian destroyer.
Yeah.
These two have gone to war with each other and gone, let's be friends.
very similar ideologies when it comes to professional wrestling.
Here we go, Kaitoa, the legal man.
And the tag was made. I don't think Violet Blitz realized it there. And look at this celebration. Perhaps too premature, though.
Little do-si-do.
Or perhaps...
What is going on?
What?
Oh my
I
God.
thought they were going for an offensive maneuver.
What kind of mind games is this? Honestly, the person you don't want to be doing this is Violet Blitz. Somebody that actually makes sense.
Single leg trip. Pats himself on the back.
Wrestling matches, but I have no idea what I just saw there.
A little unique.
Well, we've all got, like friendship handshakes and stuff. That's like
Oh,
some kind
Rocco
of
made a blind tag.
Is there a secret
Oh.
I think there is, yeah.
Yeah, we've got
By the way,
Rocco Reid.
if they did that in front of
I think he wants to be the star of the show.
Oh.
Not who he was expecting.
Might come to an end here because the Viking Grimm
Ooh.
is in the ring.
Rocco now trying valiantly, and it's a valiant effort indeed to really take it to the Viking. Oh, my God.
Oh, what a knee strike by Reid right there.
Trigger-like knee.
Absolutely, and now looking to pick up some steam. Again, kicking the man in the face. Now you've made a mistake.
He's getting in some hits. I'm not sure it's working, but he's getting in some hits.
That's Rocco brought back to modern life
Oof.
right here.
Yeah, it's not working.
Instant karma.
That has been 100% fact-checked. It is not working.
You've got to give it a go.
Mm.
You've got to give it your best kick.
Oof.
Give it your best shot.
You have to.
Right.
This is not the rehearsal.
No, it's all right.
Listen to this.
Mr. Cliff,
from inside of the ring is
I
yelling
don't
back.
think they want you to tag in.
Pure joy in that man's face, wanting to prove himself. And you know what? That's exactly what it is. It's Mr. Cliff either trying to prove it to himself, the audience, or just the members of the old guard that he is worth something.
Yeah.
It's fascinating to me because it reminds me of, you've ever had a situation where you've had a boss who just doesn't like
Is it really?
No matter what you do to show how hard you can work, what you're capable of, they just won't promote you. That's what I feel for Mr. Cliff in the old guard.
Yeah, I feel like the reason is the double-digit number.
Well, Mr. Cliff should
Toa's been wrestling around.
You should have known better. Let me tell you, Cliff may be struggling. Let me tell you who's not. Lucha Cliff has made his way to Norway.
I was gonna say, and now
And he's
Mr. Cliff
picked
isn't
up the
even on apron
Norwegian
anymore. He was
World's
denied
Heavyweight
the
Championship.
tag from
This-
Grimm as we see
Wow.
Violet in the
The
ring now.
legacy
Mr.
and the
Cliff is right on the
lineage
outside.
with Lucha Cliff and Mr. Cliff.
Doing the work of
Just
the
a matter
old
of
guard
time.
here. I think
Just
he's
a matter of
impressing
time.
Grimm, impressing Chris Basso wherever he is.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Rocco
Nice
Reid
counter by
counters out.
Reid right there. Got out of that predicament.
Rocco Reid now, this time, one suplex.
Here we go.
Gonna switch it up here.
Speaking of counting, can we maybe hit 47 super?
Well, three amigos.
Rocco Reid, look at the hips, rotating over. They're not looking for the third one. This time,
Oh, no. Only got two.
I think the third one's copyrighted.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, no. There we go.
Here you go. We're seeing
Oh,
that
nice.
that party
Uh-oh.
cohesion here. The trio working together. Oh
Look
my
at
God.
this. Up on the shoulders of Red Smash is Kaitoa.
Oh my
Ugh.
God.
And it's effective.
Uh-oh, wait a second.
How is Grimm?
Oh, that's a long way down.
Insane.
But two is greater than one. Drive-by kick there from Kaitoa.
I don't even know who the legal person is at the moment.
I kind of like this dynamic with Smash and Kaitoa. I think that's
Oh!
oh,
Oh!
Who the legal person is?
a double nut shot.
But the referee's back was turned.
I don't know. If the back is turned, I guess it's legal.
Yeah, well, if I steal from a shop and the police
Get them
don't catch
both
me,
in
is that
the
legal?
nuts.
Technically, no. Logistically, yes.
Get them
There you
both
go.
in the
All right,
nuts.
now Grimm in the ring with Kaitoa. Of course, we remember the battles these two have had. Who can forget?
Oh,
back
Grimm
at
just.
brutality back at the big shed when Grimm
Excuse me.
from
How dare you cough on the air
shed.
time?
Yeah,
How dare
there
you.
seems to be a generational hate
Uh,
from Grimm towards Kaitoa.
I don't know.
He hates it.
Well, Grimm is in the old guard, and he is clearly the new blood is rubbing him the wrong way. That was the ethos, the goal of the old guard.
Oh, listen out.
Oh.
My good grief.
Well, there goes his lungs.
And the goal of Kaitoa right now will just be to breathe.
I heard Cliff to reach over and blind tag it.
It's caved in. It's done.
I've been waiting for it.
I need
Mhm.
that happen so bad.
You can see again, Mr. Cliff absolutely begging for a tag in. You want to talk about the loathing that the big man has. I think there's no more ire than there is directed towards Mr. Cliff.
When he swings his hand, reach out and tag him.
Oh my God!
Take a
Reach
moment,
out
those
and
at
tag
home. Look
Grimm.
at the chest of Kaito
I
already.
got him all night tonight, apparently.
Massive chop.
We're sitting here in the RCW Academy.
The greatest
pretty
hits.
well away, we put headsets on, and we could hear that clear as crystal.
Here we go, going for number 3. We've
Oh
got the
man,
three
if you
suplexes
call
here, the
this and
three
he makes
chops
the
from
tag
hell.
off of the chop, dude, this is going.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't think Grimm realizes he's reprimanding the referee.
No! Oh, Kaitoa!
Oh. Ooh.
Big rocker dropper right
Kaitoa
there.
now has got to make a tag. Both Rocco, Reid, and Red Smash are fresh. The benefit of all that chops in the corner, allowing his two partners to recuperate on the outside.
Yeah, both. Rocco, Reid,
Oh.
and
no.
Red Smash, very fresh, relatively.
Couldn't recover in time.
In the middle of the ring right now. It might be over right here.
Just look at the limp body of Kaitoa, unable to even get 3/4 of the way across the ring. And Grimm positioning himself between Kaitoa and his partners.
Honestly, I'm shocked that Grimm released that hold. He may have had it right there, but he wants to simply inflict more punishment. Case in point.
And you wonder if Grimm could just do this one as a maybe 2-on-3 handicap match with Violet. Because so far, Mr. Cliff hasn't seen a lick of action, Carmine.
I want to say, what's that? 4 missed hand tags there?
Yeah.
5 maybe?
And look, I guess
There's
they
another
don't
one.
have faith
He's just like, tag me.
Mr. Cliff in ring.
And they're like, no.
That's what it is, and whether you think
We're
it's
not
earned
doing
or
it.
not, that's what it's coming down. I'm not trying to defend the old guard, but that's what it comes down to.
What's the thing?
I mean, he has taken several falls, but
But then my question to you is, why
he
is
still
he
wants
so
to be
good?
in there.
Well, sooner or later, Mr. Cliff has
Still wants to
win.
fight.
I think that's got to be the mentality of the old guard.
So it's an
right?
investment.
It's an investment in the future. That
Watch
poison
out for
is
Violet.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Oh!
Nice.
Body second rope cover. Lateral press only a 2 count though.
Kaitoa looking up just long enough to see Violet Blitz come crashing down on his body.
This is really the story of 2 teams right now because Kaitoa desperate to tag out. Mr. Cliff
Yeah,
desperate
oh,
to tag
jeez.
in.
There you go. Maybe Kaitoa can just tag Mr. Cliff in
Oh,
and we
it's
could
gotta
really
happen.
shake things up. There you go. Now this is.
I really do want them to set up for
old
another
classic
chop, but
vintage tactics
I don't
here.
think they're going to.
You hear
I think
that
that
crowd?
opportunity is missed.
Crowd chanting, we want Cliff.
Did you hear that? Did you hear
Yep.
Yeah, the fans clearly chanting, "We want Cliff."
Unfortunately, I think the fans are going to be left on the cliffhanger.
He
here,
does
as I
not
do
care.
think the teacher is going to be allowed into the classroom tonight.
School may not be in session tonight. Residents.
Oh, the teacher.
There you go, and you can
Oh.
see
Yeah,
here
Mr.
now
Cliff is
just
an
the
assistant
methodical
principal.
nature of the Viking taking his
I
time.
mean,
and this is what
he
dominates.
And I think-
teaches when it comes to the ring.
And I think
but-
that's legitimately his real job. I think he is legitimately a school teacher or a vice principal, like a middle school.
Quick tags in and out.
So it's funny that at his other job, they also call him Mr. Cliff.
Yeah.
Facts.
The interesting thing is, the other team
Think
has to be
JB with
thinking,
the subtle
how do we get
comedy
Mr.
for the
Cliff in
win.
ring?
That is the Achilles heel, so to speak, of the old
My
guard.
favorite line from JB to this day is, "Man, Kidman looks like he's lost himself."
It's just because if you think about this time at the end, Mr. Cliff is never certain if he is a teacher or a wrestler. Often tries to do both, always fails.
I have an alternate theory. I think at some point he went traveling and he got cursed.
Oh, I see.
The man just has a unfortunate curse
So instead of it being
I mean,
ideological,
clearly, right now,
it really is
the old guard has the freshest sky.
Really poor luck.
really bad luck.
Do we have a Shiloh
Yeah.
Everyone else has been
Facts.
in the ring.
kind of situation?
Facts.
Oh my God! Can't yell. That's
Generational family curse.
yeah.
You know, while we've been talking here, Kaitoa has actually found a way to get a bit
Oh,
of
he got her with the
momentum
cutter.
and finally extricate
He may not have
himself
got all
from
of
the
it, but
old
he got
guard, and
enough.
Now is the time.
It's that Kaitoa cutter. Who's he going to tag, bro?
Wait a second.
And who's
See,
gonna-
free hater.
who's gonna tag in? It's going to be
It is
Grimm.
up.
It's got to be Grimm, and it's got to be Red Smash.
Oh!
Tomahawk chop.
Oh,
Now
barely
he's
got
wearing
that.
Red Smash.
There we go. Take
Uh-oh.
Grimm straight out of the ring.
Oh.
there, barreling into
Gonna
some
fly.
to the outside
He's in the
here.
danger
He's gonna
zone
get out of
for
the
Smash.
way because they're about to see another man go flying.
Here we go.
Much like a famous commercial we saw recently.
Red Smash action figure sold
Nope.
separately.
Oh my God.
And
Careful, careful, careful.
Oh, he's gonna get both.
Oh my God.
Got him.
Moonsault.
Moonsault.
oh, just one.
Beautiful.
Acai moonsault there from Red Smash.
There we go. We got the smash part of Smash and Slam.
And we've seen plenty of slams tonight.
How exactly do you drag someone like the Viking, which is just dead weight? Dead weight.
Just like that. The strength.
He just showed you how to do it.
Red Smash has a combination of strength and athleticism.
Oh,
Unparalleled here at Riot.
knew that was gonna happen.
Led by Chris Basso.
I was going to say, unfortunately, he doesn't have eyes in the back of his head as Blitz has found a way to neutralize the threat, just allowing just enough time for the Viking to get back into control. Smart.
Watch this
Smart
now.
tag team wrestling.
Watch Grimm from the outside in.
Oh.
Straight to the middle of the ring, just like that. Effortless.
But maybe too far because he's looking to make the tag as Red Smash.
I mean,
Oh.
you have to always acknowledge that this
He's gonna
match
kick
is
Grimm back into the
effectively
corner.
a handicap
And that's where the
match.
hand will be out.
Is it time?
It's coming.
There we go.
Yeah.
Finally.
Uh,
There.
home.
Oh.
Mr.
Oh.
Cliff outsmarting the members of his class here.
oh,
Now the legal man. Right
As he
in front of
gets
the
rolled
referee.
up.
yeah.
Tag.
Here we go.
He gets rolled up
some
with
action
his
here.
There's the roll
cutting
up.
green sweater on.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Almost shades of Red Smash's debut, which was against Mr. Cliff.
And I like
Oh, come on, Mr. Cliff. I want you to get in some offense. Well, that wasn't the offense I was talking about, but okay.
I mean, technically that was the tag, right?
I
Yeah, that
mean,
should have been a tag.
Brace himself. Kaitoa is back in the ring.
But
Oh,
who
wow.
got
Oh.
tagged?
Here we
Oh.
go. Here we
Oh.
go, Mr. Cliff.
Oh, look at Cliff.
Wow, we were talking about a handicap match.
Taking
Fuck
them
around
on.
and find out, baby.
Three men at the same
Look at
time.
Mr.
I said he's
Cliff.
the freshest one. Oof.
no. Oh my goodness me.
He is hot tonight.
I cannot get over this sweater
Oh,
vest he
no.
has
Oh.
on.
The entire team of the,
Mr.
I don't
Cliff
know,
is
Rocco, Roll
cooking.
Express, what do you call them?
Here we go, guys.
I
Demerits
think
for
we're calling Team
everybody.
69 after tonight.
The slips are out.
Detention after
Surely
school.
not. Is he going to do it? Can he bring himself to do it? Not on his own teammates.
Oh, is he gonna do it to them?
Grimm desperate to not get into detention there.
Oh,
no.
Codebreaker.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
A slip
Oh,
up,
no.
the slips have gone flying,
Oh,
and
my-
now
wait,
slips
No,
everywhere.
no, no, no.
Smash going for a red crash.
Oh,
God.
what a move.
Splash the cover. The three.
I know, they didn't even help. They didn't come in to break it up or anything.
Well, they got jacked by Kaitoa.
Red Smash had time to have a cup of coffee while he was up there in the ring. That was one of the most gigantic Phoenix splashes I've ever seen.
I'm blown away. That was just, yeah, you're right. The airtime.
Oh,
Like, it was
Mr.
just
Cliff.
Floating.
And let it not be missed in this. Mr. Cliff
I'm
is
proud of Mr.
47.
Cliff.
And the old guard
I don't give a
taking
fuck.
He had a good-
the hill here.
He had a good run there for a minute.
Well, what a great first half.
And do we have a new trio on the scene here?
Yeah, these three worked very well together.
Yes, there we go. The signature Rocco Reid pose.
Here you go, Kaitoa, Red Smash, and Rocco Reid here victorious at Mean Street Mayhem.
Oh, Grimm does not look
That was
happy.
a phenomenal first half. We have so much more in the second half. We're going to see King.
To be fair, I don't remember the last time I saw Grimm happy.
They didn't even help him. Poor thing.
We're going to have another special surprise for you in the second half. So,
What's that?
oh, you have to find out.
All right.
See you in a sec.
Carmine Laguzio promising surprises galore. We'll see you for more Mean Street Mayhem.
New from Riot City Wrestling, it's Mean Street Mayhem Smash and Slam. Dude, did you hear Riot City's coming?
Oh, they created their own old school commercial. That's great.
Yeah, it's got everyone. It's got Red Smash.
It's also got Mr. Cliff. Lots of clothesline.
A devastating dropkick.
Look out the detention slip.
Not so fast. Here comes Smash off the top rope. It's just so close to the real thing.
It is the real thing.
Riot City Wrestling presents Mean Street Mayhem 59 Smash and Slam. It's a real knockout.
The following contest is a tag team
I like it.
scheduled for one fall.
I did have one of those wrestling rings when I was growing up. So, brings back memories.
Surprises
too.
upon surprises, right? I mean, you do not look like Carmine to me,
Brings
my
back
friend.
my age.
I do not. Hopefully, I'm more handsome than Carmine.
No comment.
Well, I don't know about that. I think they still have those rings for sale today.
Us here
Facts.
for the second half of Mean Street Mayhem 59, and we've got Hayley Hendrix, this young firecracker, making her way out with some tag team action. Brody Marshall.
Yeah, with the young Aaron Onley as well. But Hayley Hendrix, a little superstar in the making, I think.
That's what I was going to ask you, because I know obviously
She totally
Zack
is.
Sabat
Toddy, have
came
you ever
up
seen
to you
Hayley Hendrix
and
before?
requested this tag team match. Is there any particular
I believe I
reason why
have.
you made
I'm trying to remember where I've
Hendrix?
seen
What do
her.
you see
It would be
in this
here in
new
Riot.
crop of
Like,
talent that is
she's
coming
had a
up here
handful of
through
matches
RCW?
here.
Look, these guys are the
Um,
future of
Mm.
RCW, right? So
I feel,
it's about
and I
giving people a
could be
chance,
totally
giving
wrong,
them a
but
chance to
I feel
shine.
like she's
Intergender,
Riot City
something
Wrestling
different, so, it's
Academy.
It's all in their hands.
that she's
It's a
going
great
through training
opportunity
with.
for us having the general manager up here. We can ask you all kinds of hard
I almost felt like she wrestled Aaron.
Evil light tonight, I think.
That was the first thing that came to my mind, but
Gonna talk about
I could be wrong on
let's
that.
talk about the
I feel like I've seen her.
here between these members of the Kings of
This is
Ruin
going
that
to
are
be
about to
a
come out.
rough match for them. Before this gets too deep, I'll be right back. Guys.
Ooh.
Just 1 minute.
And you know what? I'll say this. I will give Zack Sabat a lot of credit. He's really trying to pull this team together here. We have Havok and Miki Fortune, who have had a few choice words with each other since Miki has had a lot of harsh words to say about Mike Boomer, currently absent.
Well, I was going to say the picture tells 1,000 words. Only 3 of the Kings of Ruin out here, Brody Marshall.
Yeah, and look, I mean, they may be biffing, but look at the experience in the ring there. Miki Fortune, a former tag team partner of mine. I know how experienced she is. And then you have Havok there, absolute veteran of the South Australian wrestling scene. So
We celebrated 25 years of his career earlier.
And here you go. This is another picture worth 1,000 words. You can see Zack Sabat.
I feel like I'm sensing a little tension in the Kings, too.
We are starting
Oh, yeah,
with
they've had
Vinnie
tension
Basso
for
Mayhem
weeks.
against Aaron
Yeah.
Onley. And you know what? If I'm Onley and Hayley Hendrix, I'm looking to exploit this. Absolutely.
Why wouldn't you? But let's see where Havok fits into this, because I know he, yes, was a tag team champion with Mike Boomer. Mike Boomer has, vacated.
Excuse me.
But let's see if Havok puts the Kings ahead of his own personal ambition.
I think Sean's totally right. These guys need to take advantage of this situation. And, the vast experience versus the inexperience, you have to make the most of it. In any way, shape, or form that you can.
I mean, case in point, look at Miki Fortune. You just need to study the posture, the body language, the facial expressions. She does not want to be here, and she made that abundantly clear.
You're right. Look at her. Yep, absolutely. Oh, nice work by her.
I'm going to say, meanwhile, in the ring, it is elementary at the moment. Havok and Aaron Onley.
That would have been a nice time for the camera to cut to her so we could see.
Yeah, that would have helped.
Yeah, I've been impressed from Aaron Onley from day one. That's why they call him the impressive Aaron Onley.
Just searching right now for Hayley Hendrix and matches she's been in.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. He needs that standout moment to set him apart. And really
They fought the Kings of Ruin before.
Talk about for the moment the individual who hasn't been in the ring here.
And she was in the Riot City
I
Rumble.
saw her was during the Riot City Rumble in a tremendous showing.
We had a really good look at her at that tag team match.
He's listening to you.
Mystery Mayhem in that event, which was in another configuration of the Kings of Ruin. I believe it was Miki Fortune and Zach Sabbath on that.
Well, someone's got to.
A more cohesive unit that night.
Oh.
And I will say,
I
as much as
listen,
I'm
I
talking
listen.
definitely about these two teams, the Kings of Ruin needs to figure a way to get themselves in check. And that's why I'm giving all the credit to Zach Sabbath, because he realizes that this is not the way you gain wins. You need to be a formidable team, and the Kings of Ruin, when they're cohesive, work well. And this is not cohesive.
Yeah, I totally agree. And look, you know, experience might get them through this match. Who knows? But
Are we going to keep this a mixed tag, or are we going
how they're going to feel
mixed tag? Okay.
Here we go.
Yes, a matchup I've been very excited for since this match was announced. Let's see how.
Ooh.
I don't know about that.
Oh, clever.
I'll say this is a bit of that old school Kings of Ruin here, the aggression, that ruthless ferocity that Miki Fortune is so well known for, and that's the rest of the Kings of Ruin are as well.
Ooh, pure strength there.
Chips on their shoulders. Came up twice against Chris Basso, failed to capture the grand title on both occasions.
Definite lack of respect here.
Oh, yeah.
Coming out of that issue with the old guard.
Oh, might make her pay. Nope.
Hayley's doing the right thing. She's really going to use her pace.
So quick.
Against the brutality that Miki Fortune possesses.
Tripped up there by the Huntress. PK kick there to the chest of Hayley.
Here's my issue though. Miki Fortune is spending a lot of time blaming a lot of other people, blaming Mike Boomer, blaming the Kings of Ruin. But you said it so yourself. She came up short twice, despite the Kings of Ruin.
So nonchalant with those head kicks.
Maybe, just maybe.
Like, yeah, these are easy. There's no problem here.
Good point. It's a very good point, Sean.
Well, my question to you, Big Brody Marshall, who you...
I think Miki Fortune has proven herself, but I don't know that she needs to do anything.
Yep. We're about to see a massacre. Just give it a moment.
Miki Fortune...
You need to work on those chops. I don't think they're having the effect you want them to. Uh-oh.
Did you see her face?
This is how you do it. Ooh.
Oh, that came in at the right time. Oh my God, Miki with those chops.
I think her soul just left their body. Oh, nice.
Hey, using the knees there.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's a way to get three. Nice.
That was amazing.
Legitimate spike on her head. But Miki Fortune resiliently kicks out.
I would have called that an upset right there. She got the pin.
Was beautiful.
I think I would agree. I think I'd have to call that an upset too.
Plethora, hours upon hours of footage that they can comb through to see how the Kings of Ruin work. There's not that much of this team. That's another advantage you have, the inability of the Kings of Ruin to properly scout you.
Very, very true, but these two working as a team right now. Good little tag.
Don't like that pin, though.
Good little double team, sorry.
Aaron always had quite a few, makeshift...
And Miki, you got to do a little more than that.
Absolutely.
The likes of Savannah Summers now teaming with Hayley Hendrix. So he's very adaptable, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's been around a while. We're calling him one of the young guys here, but he has been around for a while. He's got some experience behind him.
He definitely does.
Good teamwork.
Really excellent double team offense.
Oh.
Double knees to the
Beautiful.
the bread basket, and that's a 2 count again.
I gotta say, it has been a very fundamental.
I was one of the only
pairing,
people
and
who
it
said
has
bread
felt for a little
basket.
while like Aaron Onley has almost been wandering in the desert, unable to find.
Pulled the
that
old
partner
school
that he really
card
clicks
there.
with over time. This does feel like it fits. It clicks.
Gorilla Monsoon,
That sounds
R.I.P.
interesting, Brody. I mean, could we be looking at maybe a new tag team here in the tag division?
Well, the good thing about our tag
Those were the days.
you clearly see, it doesn't matter. So we mix it up. We do some different things here in Riot City.
Would you stop?
Mixing things up.
Oh!
Oh.
Wow.
These two are working very cohesively.
Cannonball sets on there. Cover.
There you go. Lock in the leg at least.
And let's not forget that there's another member of the Kings of Ruin here, Zach Sabbath, on the outside, who has been working night and day, it feels like, just to be the glue that keeps his team together, and he almost just saw his team eat a defeat here.
Oh, standing sliced bread by Onley.
Again, of course, Brody, Zach Sabbath has to have his eyes set on red smash.
So we're building towards a Kings of Ruin hot tag.
Absolutely.
Any hints on when we might be seeing that match?
Sooner rather than later, my friend.
Let's hope so. I'm excited. Oh, tag
Line
there
tag made by Havok.
Havok. Spoken like a true politician, I must say.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
I high kick there, and to be honest, I didn't even see that tag take place, and that is when the cohesion works, it works here.
And the
Oh,
experience
facts.
of Havok, right? Knows when to do it.
Havok's a fucking 20-year vet, dude. He ain't nobody to play with.
Has done so much in his 25-year career.
25 years. That's older than half the crowd sitting watching this show.
Again, we went through all of that at the time. I won't tell you how old I was when Havok made his debut.
Yeah, to put it into perspective, Havok has been wrestling longer than Hayley Hendrix has been alive.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
Hayley Hendrix, Havok was a veteran when Hayley Hendrix was born. Oh, Meteor there by Mickey Fortune.
Well, they're
And look at this.
working well together here.
This reminds me of maybe some of the offense you might have seen between Havok and Mike Boomer. So interesting.
It's not that long ago that the Kings of Ruin could call themselves the RCW Tag Team Champions. Now, of course, they cannot call themselves that.
I think Miki needs to tag back out, though.
I think she's in a little soon.
Opportunities there.
She's been in there a long time.
Gold around their waist. There was a time not so long ago we were talking about.
Not that she's showing it.
All the gold in RCW.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could have had a victory there. I just want to get your reaction, Brody Marshall, to what went down at Trial by Stone in that tag team elimination match. We saw Kings of Ruin eliminated first. They were the first team out.
Yeah, which was really unfortunate for them, right? So, and that's the risk of going into those matches. So, oh, hang on, what are we doing here?
Oh, caught them both coming in.
Havok catches Onley here. Watch Mickey Fortune.
Oh
my God!
Into the powerbomb.
Ooh.
Kings of Ruin. They're probably the most cohesive group in Riot City Wrestling.
Hold on.
Very nice.
I think we're getting near the end here.
Guys, watch, here we go! Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Oh, that's a way to break it up.
Last millisecond, Hayley Hendrix saving her for her team.
I'll tell you what, this youngster is.
I'm telling you,
absolutely
Hayley is
on fire.
looking like a goddamn rock
Look at
star
her,
here.
Like she wants his tag so
Hayley Hendrix, what a firecracker.
Just bouncing out of her boots here. I mean, Aaron, absolutely tag her in. Get the win. Get a win over Kings of Ruin. Impress the general manager standing right next to her.
That's right.
Absolutely.
You have the general manager watching you right now.
Let too much time go now.
Opportunities
You
bound.
gotta get up, make that tag, man.
Aaron Onley's got to get that tag.
There we go.
There it is.
And Miki gets the tag
Finally.
on the other side.
Miki in. Hendrix in.
Oh, celebrating a little bit maybe prematurely. Oh, here we go.
Duck under.
Hendrix at this juncture.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Arguably quicker
Spinning
than
head scissors.
Havok.
Very nice. She's really got those quick moves down.
She recovered well. I got worried because she took her eye off the ball for just a tiny second, but she got right back on it.
Havok, the Master Mayhem, had that scouted. And hold on.
Yeah, well,
Oh, there you go.
had an answer for that one.
Yes. She looks amazing.
Oh, lovely move by Aaron Onley.
There you go. Now just isolating and keeping.
I would consider this an upset.
Vicious boot to the face.
I am incredibly impressed, but this could spell the end for Hendrix.
Oh, wait.
Oh, she countered.
Oh, nice. Very nice. This could be it.
For the victory.
Oh, my goodness.
The way Hendrix is able to flip over, maneuver her body into prime position here. Mickey's in
Dude,
trouble.
that was so close.
Amazing.
Oh.
Hayley Hendrix may pin Miki goddamn Fortune.
This will kick. Oh.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, wait a
I
second.
feel like the ref is distracted right now.
Brody Marshall.
Uh-oh.
Tight inside cradle.
Oh.
I wonder if Dean Brady has any more.
I kind of agree. Is she going to get suspended for that? Like,
As soon as the match was over, Zach Sabbath was right in there.
I don't know if I need to suspend. I think Zach's going to do the work for me. Oh,
Wait a minute.
There we go.
Hey.
Oh.
Everyone
Oof.
coming into the fray here. Just trying to. Wow.
Oh.
Oh. That's a lot of force.
Zach Sabbath saying, I taught you better than that.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to repeat what
Oh.
Zach just said.
Tell you what.
We're about to see an implosion here. How many referees do you have out of the back, Brody?
Only got the one tonight, so.
Havok's had
Oh,
enough.
Havok's leaving. He's had enough.
Gonna say I thought we were about to see a blow up here, but Havok.
oh.
Everyone's left. Zach Sabbath
Wow.
left in the ring. You know what? This experiment.
And they got the win, too.
Kings of Ruin together has
Yeah,
absolutely
but Sabbath's
exploded.
pissed with how it happened.
I don't want to say cooler heads prevailed because that really blew up there, but I'm really starting to question the future of the Kings of
He's still
Colorado.
pushing her.
Absolutely. This is a pretty explosive night.
This is gonna boil over.
I'll be honest with you.
Let's go back to James Dalton in the center ring.
Uh-oh. Former Riot City heavyweight champion, Katie Trey.
Go.
You know what? I never
We've
thought
got
I
the
would
SWAT
say
members.
Katie Trey and endearing, but it's the strangest thing to me that is exactly how my partner has described Katie Trey. An endearing man, a fatherly figure.
I still want to know if those are wrestlers we've already seen tonight, or if they're wrestlers we'll see
Trainees.
later.
They're trainees. They're working them in, and so if you and we got that information on a previous stream. Somebody with production. It was that's kind of pops in and pops out. Kind of set it straight. Like they are trainee guys, and it's a way for them to get experience without
some sort of nefarious way of it just isn't clean or
having to really do a whole lot.
humble opinion.
To be fair, and when they're involved, they're usually involved with Cadie in a tag match. Because Cadie's one of the trainers at Riot City. Or are these in there? They're in there with guys that have been there for a minute.
SWAT 1 and SWAT 2.
Well, I don't disagree, but yeah.
Casey Jones coming out now.
Brody Hunter getting ready for his second ever match here in Riot City Wrestling. Of course, currently undefeated, beat Mr. Cliff in his debut. Extremely impressive. I mean, we talk about Mr. Cliff's losing streak.
So I guess the question now is, would you rather face someone with a hockey stick or a bow and arrow? Or an umbrella?
That's been very interesting here. I know we've called
I mean, if I had my choice, probably the umbrella, because it ain't gonna hurt.
I've got a metal briefcase in the ring. We got a hockey stick in the ring. It's
Depends on where it opens, but yeah.
Every match essentially could be a no disqualification. We'd be just fine.
Why did you put that thought in my head?
K-Trey fanning himself. It is actually unseasonably warm in here.
Things are truly heating up here at Main Street Mayhem. We've got Katie Trey, former RCW heavyweight
Ninja
champion.
Turtles, dude.
Don't say the former part.
Definitely Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, he will. He's not happy about that.
As you said, for the second time, we are seeing Brody Hunter here.
Good name, that.
I think it's fairly smart to wrestle in that mask. I mean, every punch is blocked. I mean,
yeah, it takes away getting hit in the face, that's for sure.
It does, but if it breaks or you fall on it, that might hurt.
I've heard he never takes the mask off.
It has its advantages and its disadvantages.
that's true.
Because depending on its material, I would be afraid if it breaks of cutting myself. Or shatters and it like goes in my eye or something. But that's also why I'm not in it, so.
This man here, pure perfection.
Going back to the Christmas story does that is a little bit dating right there.
Just need the leg lamp. Just need the leg lamp.
Fragile.
Here's the thing, you become a champion, you get that championship money. He's put that towards his SWAT detail and towards improving himself.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
But you know what would really improve him? Getting the Riot City Wrestling Brand Championship.
And the ref's like, come on now. It's been a few minutes now. Let's get going.
Oh, he's working that crowd. He's working that crowd.
Where his head's at.
Since losing that title, Katie Trey's never been further.
Okay, I caught him checking his watch that time.
Oh, he's been doing it the entire month.
Yeah, I know. But
I have to like.
he was very blatant about it there.
I have to like not watch him because I see him do it every fucking minute.
Yeah, center of the ring here. Oh, look at that, dodging the elbow. Smart veteran maneuver by Katie Train. That's it. Absolutely use everything to your advantage. Pull the hair.
Pull the hair? What are you guys talking about? Come on. I don't know. I'm still going to be in my bonnet about that Matt Hader suspension.
Brody backs up. Backs him up in the corner. Oh!
Oh my God!
Oh! Oh, the mask is off.
But the face is still shrouded.
Yeah, wow, okay.
You know what I will say?
That's a way to get rid of the mask.
Handsome is the word I would
Yep.
use.
Remove some protection, but also remove the chance of eye damage. So.
Unknowingly has unleashed something inside Brody Hunter here.
You go that classic hockey beat down here.
Just got to control himself here a little bit.
You remove my mask, I remove your shirt.
Katie Trey's fault, really.
We're keeping this even.
Article for article.
We've seen this many times. Katie Trey looks down and out. Something happens.
I do not think that it is. That is, or actually, I think it's by design. Katie's in the green tights tonight.
These are the things that
Turtles are green.
Getting these matches
Just
under the
to
belt.
show we're clear.
Waiting too long for Katie Trey to get back in the ring, but that was a little bit of a veteran instinct
But
there.
which turtle would he be?
Wait and bait Katie Trey.
Absolutely.
Katie,
Going up to the top turnbuckle, or the second turnbuckle, I should say.
It's been kind of a crapshoot tonight to see
maybe.
what happens when you're heading to the top rope. Whether it's
Which one?
success or
Not
failure here.
Michelangelo was stoner. That's what I compare him to. So
Raphael had anger management issues.
I do know that.
was any of them?
Well, he wouldn't be Donatello.
Definitely in Leonardo.
I feel like he thinks he's Leonardo, but he comes off as Raphael.
In Wingfield for Riot City Wrestling.
All right, I'll take that.
Just up the road from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh wait, look at SWAT.
Oh,
The referee saw that.
refs.
And you know what?
Ref, it's right there.
Oh,
But it was enough. It was enough of a distraction.
oh.
What is going on with that referee stuff here tonight?
You're
Well, he's
the wrong
constantly
idea on
checking
Katie
his
Trey,
watch.
though.
I don't
wanna
think he
take
does
a moment
time.
here.
Oh, again. Ref's back is turned.
You take a look at the SWAT members out there. Look at their shirts. What do you see? Do you see that lovely...
This ref's struggling a little bit.
on their shirt? That was actually designed by my partner, Cole for Christmas.
Oh, wow, okay.
Cold Up for Christmas on Instagram. And those are now firmly emblazoned. It is Katie Trey giving the ice cream, being a lovely father figure to his two SWAT members. And it's emblazoned on all three of their chests.
I know you're the chairman of the Sigma fan club. I didn't realize you were also adjunct member of the Katie Trey fan club as well.
Yeah, there seems to be a little bit of a bias here towards Mr. Trey.
Look, as
he's
a
honorable.
member of the commentary team, I need to acknowledge talent when I see
Katie's
it.
honorable.
And acknowledge, any conflicts of interest when I see my partner's work.
He's
upon
respectable.
That is his nickname.
Good. Fill out the conflict of
Fighting
interest.
man.
Scan in, put it into HR, right, pretty much.
Yep. I'll have HR check it out. We'll go from there.
And now Katie Trey stomping a mud hole in Brody Hunter.
No, Max. Michelangelo's a fucking stone. He is. That's a stoner turtle. That's what that is. We smell our own.
Quite found that fire, found that aggression, that adrenaline pump. Perhaps Brody Hunter came out here a bit underprepared.
He is. He gets high and he wants to eat a lot of pizza.
He does.
Yeah.
He's always got the munchies. His eyes are always red.
I'll call it how I see it.
It's just
Katie Trey is in the driver's seat.
the way it is.
If you read The Last Ronin, you get a completely different view of him.
Not afraid to be proven wrong this time.
Unlatching himself, but Katie Trey had it scattered again. Just when you think Hunter as a modicum of momentum, it is cut to the quick.
An iota even.
Hunter's looking good
Here's
here
the thing,
in this
though.
match.
One thing I've noticed is since the mask came off, Katie Trey's been on top.
Yeah, I think you're right. I thought perhaps the mask would unleash something.
He's hung in there despite losing his mask.
Fire is slowly coming out of Brody Hunter.
He looked good at his first match, and I think they said this is his second match. And I am very impressed with what we've seen so far.
The way in which Katie has just been methodically tearing Brody apart.
Especially given who he's in the ring with.
I raise a good point. I guess the longer this match goes on, the more it falls in Katie Trey's favour. You can see that Brody's looking down. He hasn't had many matches under his belt. This is all still learning.
And look at this, buys himself a time, a chance here. might have thought offense, but thinks recuperation, catches his
Because
breath.
I shouldn't be surprised. He fought Mr. Cliff.
Away now.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely left-hand strike here, the southpaw that is Brody Hunter, I believe.
Fellow lefty
Oh,
like
oh, oh.
myself.
Hunter got him up.
Snake eyes.
Nice.
This is what I need to see out of Brody Hunter.
You can see him grabbing his waist there. I think you're right. He is absolutely gassed.
Look
I
for
think
a
5
running
minutes in
knee.
the ring can feel like 50.
Absolutely it can. Especially when
Turn
you first
Cadie
start
inside out with that lariat.
Hold on, cover.
Spin.
Cover now.
No,
Outside leg.
2
out.
count.
Turn Cadie inside out there. That was lovely. But look at him. He's gassed.
Yeah, he's
This is
having
where
a
he needs to suck it up. These are the 1%ers, right?
Exactly.
Try, baby. Suck it up, Buttercup.
To get to his feet.
You're in there with the former Riot City
All the
champion.
way across the ring. He's gonna have to burn
Better get your
energy
shit
to
together
back
real
to where Cadie
quick.
Trey is. And just like I say, Cadie Trey gets that boot up.
Absolutely.
That's the problem. Cadie Trey is used to these longer matches.
Oh.
Lovely side slam. Well done.
Now
Nice.
this could be it.
Center of the ring.
Side slam.
Well, wrestling is a game of inches and millimeters. And the longer you take to exert yourself to pull off a move, the more it actually hurts you in the long run.
Agreed.
Uh-oh.
It's also a war of attrition. The longer this match goes
Tuning
on,
up the
longer it
band.
does favor Cadie Trey.
Absolutely.
Here we go now. Again, burning up precious energy.
No.
Oh.
Trey.
And capitalizing. This is the
Smart
Trey
man.
way, the Cadie Trey way.
This is why you can't fuck around with Cadie Trey.
Cadie Trey.
Oh, oh.
No wasted
Oh.
Into an elbow drop right there. Double hook to the leg.
No.
No wasted motion, guys. That's what it's about. And Cadie Trey, just the more efficient wrestler in this one, I think.
Absolutely.
Trey's just
That's
got
an
to
experience
plan him
going
with that
through.
Saito suplex.
Years
We're
of being
done
in the
here.
ring and years of matches like this.
You know what? For Brody, this is the free learning experience.
Oh,
This is the free lesson.
Win, lose, or draw.
Hey, I'm firmly in the corner of every match is a learning experience, no matter what level of experience you are. Every opponent will teach you something about them and something about yourself.
And notice on the opposite side, you're seeing Cadie also
could be it.
taking his time.
That's very philosophical, Angus. I really appreciate it.
Oh, I'm sitting next to the bar.
Oh.
Some of it's, rubbed off on me here.
And Brody.
Oh.
picking
Is that
up-
kick
Well,
again?
there it is. Hunter got the kick.
Haluva.
Thankfully,
Haluva
it
kick.
worked, and that is
Yeah.
the moment he needs.
Is that it?
Collapsed on top of. Oh, okay.
Oh.
There's a SWAT member. I know
That could have been it.
he's wearing black. He's
Oh,
blending
you
into
should
the
have pulled him out to the center of the
background.
ring.
Hey, we unmasked Brody Hunter.
I like how the ref is like, did you have something to do with that when the guy was still holding the leg?
Be careful. Picking a fight with the SWAT is not really what you want to be doing, or at least turning your back.
Roll up.
There we go.
Oh, here we go. Up to
And
tights.
the tights, the most devastating finisher, has struck again.
There's that. What I talked about at the start of the match.
And it didn't even take an offensive maneuver.
So give that one a half win to the SWAT members.
Yeah, distraction. Nothing's clean. Oh, hang on. Brody is.
Oh, I don't think he's going to take this lying down.
Eyes, Brody. Didn't take the powder. Live to see another day.
You would think SWAT would be like, hey, turn around. Look out.
I'm just curious why SWAT hasn't been suspended for
Oh, my goodness.
outside shenanigans.
Oh, wow.
Again, see, this is what happens.
Finally, they came in.
Expanded in the match. Brody Hunter miscalculated once more.
I feel like he had to hold that choke slam for a little too long.
It's impressive.
Yeah, I would
He
say
was about to plant him through the middle of that ring.
two things about that, as you said, Brody taking way too much time, maybe relishing.
Well, I
trying
do
to
like
get
the
an
fact
extra
that they
slam
use
and
this
allow
match
SWAT
as
to
a way
come
to
in
get rid of the
and stop
mask,
that. But
because I
more
feel
to
like
the
the
point,
mask is going
unfortunately,
away.
This does show Brody's a bit of a sore loser here. The match was done. The match was over.
Yeah, 100% now.
Can we still call him Casey Jones, though?
I disagree. The guy lost
No.
by interference.
Once you lose the mask, it's over.
I'm going to allow that. So
Well, there we go. No tribunal meeting on Monday for Brody Hunter.
he'll learn. He'll learn from this.
We'll go back to James Dalton.
I'm seeing on my YouTube a night of appreciation for Sabu, Border City Wrestling. I have to check that one out.
Oh, this is the dude that.
Joe Master.
Yeah, he didn't like me.
It's time for the debut of Joe Master, the podcaster.
What's not to
I've
like?
been waiting for this all night. Well done to you, Brody Marshall, for getting the talent
Oh,
of this
no.
man at Main Street Mayhem 59.
I am really excited. Look, the crowd love him. Look at this. I'm really excited to see what this young man has to offer.
You know what?
Debut match.
As a podcast,
Can I say I hate door-to-door salesmen, especially this late?
Come to me to talk about some podcasters that I think would have been great wrestlers.
The good news is they leave quickly.
I've been sponsored by Manscaped before.
I love it.
So Brody, let's just rewind a second. I'm assuming you saw the promotional material put out by Joe Master and you thought we must have this man
Absolutely.
on our show.
Absolutely. I mean, talent is talent, right? So, and we need the best of it right here in Riot City Wrestling.
And looking to open ourselves up into different channels of media, different avenues. You know, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram.
We're on TikTok.
We're on TikTok. Where will we go? Will we go to SoundCloud? Will we go somewhere else?
You know, I will say it was great to see Jimmy C taken down the peg.
Welcome to RCW. I gotta ask, what brings you here?
You know what, Junior? I'll take it from here. Get out of my ring.
It's not your ring, fucker.
Hurry up. Riot City Wrestling! Let me just say it is an honor and a privilege for you that I am here tonight.
You're right, Ranger. I totally agree with you on
The
that.
greatest podcaster of all time.
Is this guy, Ranger, you're down there. Is this guy really a fucking podcaster in Australia?
Real good. Real good. What? You get real good at summing up an audience just like that. You just like look at a guest and you just get their whole vibe. Like,
Yeah, I don't know if we can talk about the shirt.
you with the beard.
Well, he is an eggplant, so
What's
it
it like
fits.
sleeping in your car?
I suppose so.
Kraken singers.
Is he going to call someone out from the crowd to fight?
Let's see. Oh my god. Look at this chick over here. Look at her eyeliner. What's it like running a not-for-profit OnlyFans?
Even your jokes are fucking lame, dude.
Now,
Very confident.
what is the greatest podcaster of all time doing at the Riot City Academy?
Bruh, my metrics crush you, so I think you're lying there too.
Joe Rogan, get out of here, amateurs. I'm here to prove to you tonight
Australia's
I can
Joe
do
Rogan.
anything.
Oh, man.
And that includes
Oh, so he's a Trump
beating
guy.
anyone
Alright.
in the back who's dumb enough
I hate
to
him
come
even
out
more.
here and give me a challenge.
Wow.
I don't hate people.
At this point, it might be one of the audience
So
members.
Riot City Wrestling, show me what you got.
Alright, open challenge.
Oh my god, please let somebody come out here and smack this man in the fucking face.
Do you reckon Chris
Please.
Basso has enough time to get back from wherever he
Who we got back
is?
there?
Lesson?
Mr. Cliff comes out. Come on, Mr. Cliff.
Oh, speaking of strange.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I think that'll work.
Challenge appears to be answered by none other than Einar the Strange.
Einar
I
the
think we'd make
Strange.
a phenomenal podcast.
You reckon?
What would he podcast about? What would his topic be?
No, anything and everything, whatever the man wants, really.
How to win friends and influence
I think there's a chance this eggplant is leaking right now.
So maybe you're right, Sean. Who
You
knows?
may need to go see a doctor
knows?
about that.
Maybe we could talk about the history
Yeah.
of synth music. I don't know. Einar the Strange, though, we saw him back at Fringe
Or
Radio.
maybe, maybe not a doctor. You may need to go to the health department. I don't know.
They started questioning the foundation of his very being.
I was going to say, he was having a bit of a war with himself as well.
And he said, is this not enough? And what is what I'm doing not enough? And
He's a big guy.
Well, Angus, as you said, every match you have, you learn something about your opponent and something about yourself.
Well, we're going to learn a lot about Joe Master right here, right now.
We'll say Riot does have a large component of powerful bald men.
See a podcaster.
They, they keep coming out and they keep wreaking destruction.
And this is one I just don't know what to expect because, as far as I'm aware, this guy is not actually a professional wrestler, Brody.
I'm not quite sure what is. I mean, oh gee whiz.
I will give him this. Joe Master has some hype to it.
And the crowd is happy.
The man's big.
He's got some bravado about him too.
I don't know where he got that shirt from. Very Dan Flash. Very complicated pattern.
Oh, yeah, that's HR.
He's grabbing his man pecs there.
Wow. Okay.
Confirmed that he's on the payroll.
Here we go.
waistlock now by Einar the Strange.
I say a tight bear.
Ragdoll.
Ragdolling Joe Master out. Oh my God.
Joe Master, yeah, able to get out of that one. What's he gonna do here? Waistlock of his own. Hold on, you gotta think Joe Master planned to at least wrestle tonight. Like, what is going on here?
I'm not quite sure, but I mean, look, the kid's got.
I think you should have run away when you had the chance there.
Gonna say Joe Master with the tinnitus ringing through his ears. Also, you mentioned the shirt. I also want to mention, what is that? The skinny jeans and the purple.
Didn't make it.
Not exactly wrestling gear.
Maybe this was his plan. Maybe he assumed no one would answer his open challenge. But I don't know. A little bit of smarts about him there. Hot shotting Einar across the top rope.
Oh, he just pissed off Strange. Oh!
Oh, there we go.
Back in the ring, not wasting a moment here.
We could have a surprising upset here.
I doubt it, but
Joe Master with and I can't believe I'm saying this, Joe Master with an early.
Don't you want to see someone win who has purple shoes?
Oh, I want someone to win who can coordinate even down to his underwear, because red, to the best of my knowledge, is not a really big purple
I mean, A for effort, I guess.
attraction.
He's doing himself a mischief here.
Yeah, I tell you what, now that I'm 33, I'm starting to experience lower back pain myself.
Oh,
I can
totally
empathize
wish I
with
was
Joe
33
Master.
again.
Oh, look at that.
Wouldn't have done that, though.
That's why I'm sitting up here, Sean.
Here we go. Einar the Strange.
Oh, well, he's getting free.
Took it off.
Yeah, Joe Master slides out the back there.
He's been excellent at wriggling free of maneuvers. I'll give him that. Oh, careful! Oh, wait a minute!
Oh, there we go.
Never seen that before.
Pin roll up.
The unorthodox style.
Wow,
Oh, almost.
good.
I would lose my shit
Unorthodox, but it's been
if Lestrange drops this
So far,
match.
so good.
That one wasn't even intentional, though. He just cowered on the floor.
Hey, yeah, a win's a win.
Yeah, but I don't think he's not doing much.
Already, he's gotten in more offense than I expected.
I mean, he's hurt his own hand.
Yeah, hurt his own hand.
Well, he felt the pecs earlier. He should know better.
Yeah, you're going to see him go berserk. Oh, my God. And that looks like a thin shirt. I don't think that offers much protection to the chest of Joe.
Not like the SWAT guys we saw earlier. This is just a thin polyester shirt.
Yep, welcome to pro wrestling, kid.
Synthetic material for a synthetic man.
I think I need to say my partner did not make that shirt.
Oh my goodness. I mean,
Nobody.
It's Joe Master, the podcaster.
Oh, good grief.
There
we go.
Well, that might be it.
good night.
Yep.
Thought he was doing better than I thought, and then one move. But that was a heck of a move.
Yeah.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Surprisingly good.
What is this guy's name again? Joe Master?
Let's put it that way.
A man with essentially zero wrestling experience.
Zero wrestling ability.
He
Got a roll up and almost the
Joe Master,
I was
yeah.
going to make a joke and say that potentially this match went shorter than one of the episodes of his podcast, but the fact of the matter is the man came into the ring, and I'll give credit.
All right, so for perspective purposes,
and got some licks in.
this guy claims to be the Australian equivalent to Joe Rogan. Am I correct by saying that?
Who he is, what he is capable of.
According to Ranger, yes.
Cool. This guy has 92 followers and is following 35 on Instagram. Does
I
not
don't think those are
sound-
Joe Rogan numbers.
That's not anywhere close to Joe Rogan. So,
When did you make?
I texted that through just before.
I was going to say that's why you're on your
I
phone.
feel like this is a gimmick.
Just, a beep boop, and away we go.
Man's making moves while he's in the commentary desk. Multitasker.
I don't stop, mate. I don't stop. I'm a worker.
What I don't like is how they in the segment that they put out where he was kind of putting Jimmy C in check, he gave babyface vibes, and then he came in out here. He's obviously being healed. So I don't know. Maybe somebody else should have been in that role as Jimmy C. Or if Einar was going to be the opponent, have him do the segment that with Jimmy C. I saw that on Instagram. All right, main event time.
All right, guys, it is time. Main event time. Vincent DiMaria coming out for his match against Dean Brady. And I just want to throw to you, Big Brody Marshall. How good is it to see someone like a Vincent DiMaria main eventing here at Mean Street Mayhem? What growth of character that shows.
You know, we were talking about this show.
Why? You know what, Angus? The better question is why is Chris Basso still the grand champion? If he had a title defense against Vinnie, didn't show up for it, that's a forfeit. You should have a new champion right now, and that man should be Vinnie.
That you have in him, that you could advertise him in the main event and
Say
sell
it.
out the venue here tonight.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Here's a bit of the issue now that we're finding, though.
One of the goats
yes,
of
Vinnie
Riot
is in
City
the main
right here.
event. Yes, Vinnie has sold out this center here, but the problem still remains. Vinnie was preparing for another match. He was saying it had been over 700 days since he was last one-on-one in the ring with Basso, and now he's been told, no, you have the Muscle Mercenary, a completely different match.
And we remember that. We were on the call for that one, Big Brody Marshall. Vincent DiMaria and Chris Basso in Vinnie's first real big test as a singles wrestler and a real match of the year candidate.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, I called this match tonight because I am sick of the old guard just running rampant on here. If we're going to fight, if we're going to bloody get into it, let's do it in a
Well,
match.
reinstate Matt fucking Hater, number one, and stop being made to look like fucking fools, number two. This is not complicated.
It's lost on people sometimes, and I just need to come out and reinforce it.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Strip Chris Basso of the Emerald or the fucking Grand Championship with all the fuckery that's gone on in the last year that he's had the goddamn belt. Start from scratch. Problem solved. And you don't have to pay me for that.
All right, so real traffic issues here at the LCW Academy, I guess.
I mean, look, these things happen.
This is a big match right here because, again, last time these two did hook up in singles, Vinnie pulled the win and the Emerald Crown off of Brady.
I was going to say, I completely lost my train of thought. I can't remember what I was saying before. All I can think about is cars.
Cars 1, Cars 2, or Cars 3?
No, you were saying that Vinnie was...
That's snacks at ringside.
Chris Basso.
Well, I was going to ask you, Vinnie has just found out about this change tonight. How long has the old guard had this potentially in place?
I'm just curious what happened with Chris Basso.
Honestly, I put this to you, Brody.
I don't know if this is storyline or if travel issues.
I'm sure it's story. I give a bunch of shit, but usually there's good story behind what they're doing.
The middle of Vinnie, and we'll just see what the lad's made of.
And according to Dean at the beginning of the show, Vinnie hasn't done anything to deserve a shot.
It's true. That's what they said.
But if Big Brody Marshall's general manager,
you know, I get what you're saying, but also
shouldn't he have the authority to say, "Oh, you're not here? Let's go ahead and take that championship off."
Yep, this is now for the gold right here.
There you go.
He's not afraid to use his power. We've seen it.
He did not come away with the
Oh.
that night, but the man proved he was a man to look.
He only uses it against people he doesn't like.
That's so fascinating that was your first introduction to Vinnie, because that was his
Yep.
match from training over in New Zealand in the Fale Dojo. Of course, his
Don't
last match
challenge my authority.
Right.
Vinnie just taking that chop, Dean Brody laughing, and Vinnie just firing.
Okay, now we need a South Park AI version of him.
Vinnie is the guy that beat him for the Emerald Crown.
A little bit of Cartman.
Yep. And how big was that? We had the crowd standing on their chairs at that match. That was one of the loudest receptions.
Gotta have Mr. Hanky in the background.
Standing, they're blocking the camera.
Absolutely.
Oh, of course.
Go back and watch that one because
You gotta have the sheriff dressed as Mr. Hanky then.
Came away victorious in a three-way match with
Chef.
also in the match, which allowed Snacks to
He's not innocent in all this either.
And you've also got Violet Blitz out there too, so...
Well, he'll book himself in a title match in a minute. We've seen that several times.
Yep.
Amazing Red? Oh, sorry. Rough fast.
Oh. Wow.
waiting for him, finding an opportunity. Excellent stuff here. Vincent DiMaria, the young gentleman.
Rocking Dean Brady's head with a couple of those punches.
You see, that we talk about the evolution of Vincent DiMaria. I want to talk about the evolution and the way that
I
Dean
hear you,
Brady
Ranger,
has evolved
but he
over
could
the
definitely
years
reverse
from
that
being
call.
the
You can't tell me that Big Brody
brother
Marshall
of Delta Brady,
isn't
from
aware
Brady LTD
that that
to
decision
simply
was
just
made.
eviscerate
He could have fucking
what the
handled that the
entire
next
RCW
day.
roster.
Chose not to.
Even before that,
They're in
Brady,
cahoots
sorry to
together.
cut you off, but you talked about how you debuted at Mean Street Mayhem 1.
This is all everybody against Matt Hayter.
Those early Mean Street Mayhems back at Wingfield.
Absolutely.
One vast conspiracy.
Are so important to young wrestlers.
Nice reverse
And just
elbow
going
right
back
there
to Dean
by
Brady,
Vinnie.
His star is shining brighter than it ever has, and he is becoming an absolute phenomenon, not just in Riot City, but in Australian wrestling as a whole.
Oh, Brady down the back.
I was so lucky to be on the call just a week ago at ACW at New Era to witness Sid Parker versus Dean Brady in one of the greatest matches I've ever seen, and that is not hyperbole.
You see Dean Brady standing in the ring alone, and I'll say I was on call for what I would call the match of the Tour and World Series Wrestling. Dean Brady went one-on-one with Matt freaking Riddle.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Just making waves everywhere he goes. Dean Brady is turning heads, and who knows, it might not be long before...
It would definitely be interesting if later on in this match, Basso comes out.
And well deserved.
Oh, here we go.
It'd be great if Hayter showed up.
Running interference here.
Well, that'd be great too.
Dean Brady thought he had that
Because they're
hand
saying that Vinnie has to earn
with a cutoff,
his
but
shot at Basso.
pretty even now.
So he's got to go over here.
Thought. We've talked about the fact that Dean Brady is known for sending you.
But I also feel like the next title match is Basso versus fucking
goes international.
I don't want to know about that.
Down Under.
I mean, think about what the
I thought that was the main event of this show, based off of the last show, but it might be the next show. I don't know.
far from reality soon enough.
And on the outside, Vinnie and Dean Brady going at it.
Well, the best thing about Hayter going out there now is that he could get the free Hayter sign and raise it over his head.
Technically, Dean Brady's eliminated Matt Hayter from Riot.
Facts.
Two occasions now. One by his own hands and another by yet again that
Down Under versus Basso is at Key to the City.
Down Under gave it to him, and I've supported it.
Yeah,
So,
well, that's what I'm talking
Okay.
about. You're the one making the decisions here.
correct.
You could overturn it, but you haven't.
I haven't yet.
Oh,
Here you go. There's these hard-hitting questions that you were talking
Angus
about.
just called him out.
So you look at Dean Brady and you look at his star, and we're talking about that, but look at the people that Riot City Wrestling has
The
produced
non-answer
over
by
the
Brody
series.
Marshall there.
You've got your Zaria, you've got your Demi Bennett, you've got your Jonah Rock, or your Bronson Reid.
Yep.
You've got your Elliot Sexton, your Duke Hudson.
It is
I
really
see Indy Hartwell. The list goes on.
Yeah.
and you're right, not just people that have been developed here specifically by Riot City, but those that cut their teeth in Riot City, like Buddy Matthews as well.
Buddy Matthews, very, very early on.
And you have to know that both these men have to be looking to the stars and looking to the future and what that means. And as you said, people cut their teeth right here in Riot City. Some people that we have seen here tonight that have had their first, second, third matches on a
This has mostly been a slugfest.
in 10 years' time.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I didn't expect anything less.
Recently, JJ Furno was over in DDT Pro Wrestling, and really he got his first big international, big interstate taste of professional wrestling right here in Riot City. Our finger really is on the pulse. Professional wrestling.
Yeah, while we've been talking here, Dean Brady has been maintaining momentum, and now Vinnie looking to gain some
Oh, wait a
of his
minute.
own.
Here we go.
Yeah, Brady now unable to SWAT.
Just got caught.
The strength of Brady is phenomenal.
Straight power.
It's a
Oh, watch
catch-22.
this. Here he
You are
goes.
faster than Dean Brady. But the problem
Just
is
threw him
if he
across the
catches you,
ring like he was a
Launches you
paperweight.
across the ring like that.
The strongest
Just
man
nothing.
in Riot City Wrestling. The strongest man in probably Australian wrestling.
Well, since I retired, yeah.
I mentioned this over in ACW, but I was lucky enough to be at the Australian Wrestling Super Show, and I saw Dean Brady take it to 5 other heavyweights, the best heavyweights.
Fantastic show that Angus just pointed out, by the way. Catch it on our YouTube page. We had Bobby Bishop live with us as we watched the Australian Super Show back. It was a fun time.
Dean Brady just keep completely enveloping and overshadowing, or shadowing over.
Australia's got some incredible wrestling going on.
And exactly right,
They have had it for
he's a muscle
years.
mercenary for a reason. He's a
Again.
physical menace.
Australia was the first continent we really started diving into the independent scene.
But an educated menace, right? Like he's smart. with his
Started right here
moves,
with Riot
smart
City.
with his wrestling, and he uses his power to the best of his ability.
You know, the thing to keep in mind as well is that it was fairly recently, the both Snacks and Vinnie have been experimenting. Well, up until recently, they've been experimenting with their singles rises. And for Vinnie, it was a bit of a deflation when he lost his Emerald Crown without being pinned for it.
Yeah, correct. You're right.
And he's
You're
been
right.
The Hardys will be at Limitless?
back up. One
Yes.
of those has been, well, could be the move.
And let's not forget as well, May 31st, key to the city, Brody Marshall. You must be having your eyes on this.
Curious to see who they fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we've got a few things lined up for this.
Same.
We'll see how all this works out. But quick pin.
Near fall.
Brady out. Time. Hold on. Catches with the
Oh,
Vinny's got to rally.
every time. Starts to get some momentum, and Brady goes, nah.
Just cuts him off.
Has no ends, and I'm thinking of many a Chaos Colliders where
He's
Dean
been a
Brady
cut-off
comes
king
into contact
right
with the
here.
ladder, which comes into contact with another person.
Well, Dean Brady has been in several key to the city ladder matches, of course, as well. This guy really.
You hear it. It's all night. It's all night.
Iron Man of the Riot City Rumble matches. You know, he's been a former Emerald Crown holder, former multi-time tag team champion with many different partners, has run his own faction, has been a member of a faction. This guy literally has done it all in Riot City.
Except win the world title / grand championship. Which is actually kind of fucking tragic when you sit, like, think about it.
Oh my God, you're a wizard. You are a wizard, my friend.
And Vinny now sprawled out on the floor.
Oh, no.
Back. He's just been absolutely dominated through this match, and we know that there is a tenacity that Di Maria holds.
100%, right?
He will go
got
until
caught.
the gears fall off.
Yeah, the kid's got heart. You cannot argue that at all.
I mean, there are many ways to train.
Oh, a bit of payback there.
There are many ways to train in professional wrestling, but actively choosing to go to the Japanese dojo system, that is the hardest path for a professional wrestler to go through.
Absolutely.
And Vinny did it with glee.
Yeah, no mucking around, and he's putting himself out there for success.
Ooh.
So well done to him.
It's dangerous on those ropes.
Got it. Superplex. Nailed it.
Oh,
Can he capitalize?
Vinny just checking his neck here.
Well, that's it. There's no way you come out of a superplex unscathed. It's just the name of the game. Hurt your opponent, hurt yourself.
Absolutely. They're the risks you take.
It's been an interesting night of action.
Land Shark,
Some
Mr.
very
Rain.
Nearly fatal.
Likens one of my dirty secrets.
Place. You know, it's been a dangerous night, but as they say, professional wrestling, it's not
I love that dude. I think that guy's
that's
fucking
it. That is
insanely
100% it.
talented.
Violet Blitz trying to get her man up.
Could you imagine a Conan like a Dean Brady fucking throwdown?
Both Dean Brady almost getting up earlier than Vinny. Spoke too soon.
Crowd reaction about as one-sided as the ALP election victory.
There we go.
Very topical.
My good.
Ask and you shall receive, Vinny.
I'd be
And don't ask again.
after that one.
These boys are not holding back. I love it.
Don't think you're going to win that.
Elbows turning to fists here.
At all, bro. At all.
And Work is back in the ring. Work is getting ready for Key to the City. Both these
He's
men
still swinging, though.
survive this match and make
Yeah.
it to the next event.
We're only 4 weeks away from the most unpredictable of all event of the year.
One of my favorites. Oh.
Neither of these men make it there.
There we
So
go.
you need these two men for the next
Some momentum on it.
Nice
Yeah.
reversal.
coming through. Oh, there we are, Brody.
Oh!
Ooh.
Slammed him down. Come on, Vinny.
Chilterwell goodness from
Vinny's
Vincent,
time to shine here.
Former Emerald Crown holder here.
Vinny's pumping himself up.
Inoki would be very proud of that one.
I'm gonna say,
Vinny needs to get on top of him. He just like,
Too much separation.
yeah.
We've seen that a few times here tonight. I think
Oh,
that's
to the
something
shin.
you don't pick up until you've been in the business for a few years.
Yeah, very true.
Some
Very
sweet
true.
shin music.
Stunner.
Dean Brady hasn't left his feet yet, though.
Nice.
Beautiful pin, Vinny.
Oh.
Here we go, here we go.
Yeah, if you want Dean Brady to leave his feet, you got to earn that.
Big attitude.
you know, you talked about separation before. I have to say,
This is
with
so
the
far my
separation
match
on
of the
the
show,
outside, I'm actually
followed
surprised
closely
at the
by
restraint.
Havok
For the
and Mickey
most part,
Fortune
both the
versus
old
Aaron
guard
Onley
Snacks
and
have shown in
Hayley
not really
Hudson.
getting involved. There is no Chris Basso here tonight. We don't have Ben Rosenthal on the outside. Grimm is probably tearing, well, Mr. Cliff.
So this one's living up to the main event.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, it's good. They've kept this very fair.
I think like our Snacks was incredibly invested in the outcome of this one.
Oh no. Dean Brady caught
Oh, slingshot.
Oh,
Nice block there.
up. I don't think Dean Brady realizes. Muscle Mercenary in a dangerous position here. Whoa!
Oh, radio silence off the middle.
Opportunity.
Yeah, this time from the top rope, Vincent DiMaria
This
cover.
Surely not. Surely not.
Two.
At least for the moment, not now. The Muscle Mercenary getting his shoulder up and keeps himself in the match for the... I mean, look, not for nothing. I'm not sure where he is. I'm not sure what he's doing. But absolutely, you know Chris Basso will have his eyes on this in one way or another.
Oh, absolutely. Like, that is Chris Basso. He will be all over this.
Front face lock. Counter. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Oh.
The ease at which Dean Brady picks people up is frightening.
From anywhere.
Yeah,
from
absolutely.
any position.
Like here.
Mm.
Oh, my God.
It's too strong.
His endurance is unmatched too because we are deep into this match now and he is throwing...
Oh, pump kick.
Ooh.
Oh,
And a spear.
God.
Oh, broke him.
It's not even done.
No, he's dead.
with one of his favorites, the
Chaplain of the old guard.
Oh.
powerbomb. That is academic. That is the end of the evening. for
Yeah, is that it?
No, it isn't.
Yes.
There was no life in Vinnie at that point. He had to be flopped
I've yet to
over.
see the F5 from Brady, so I don't think it's over until I see that.
Unfortunately, at this moment, you've just now enraged Dean Brady by not
Yeah,
staying
you just
down.
pissed him off by not staying down. Facts.
How dare you?
Isn't conducive to a win.
I gotta say, this is where Brady switches it into another gear. If you have him in a hardcore or no rules match,
Oh, what we got here?
flips it.
Speaking of hardcore, what is he doing?
Yeah, I think he's flipping it now.
Under the ring.
Just checking the corners.
Double checking, Brody. This is definitely not a no disqualification match.
No, this is not.
You haven't made any texts since we've been sitting here.
No, I have not.
Brady
Ah.
finds his signature baseball bat.
Oh, look.
You know, I think the ref will see that.
Snacks.
Oh, Snacks.
Yes, get it, Snacks.
I think Snacks now getting involved, and now Violet on the other side here.
Oh,
wow!
Another low blow.
Crown jewels.
Violet
Stick a
has
series of
racked
those tonight.
3 dudes in the nuts on this show. Alone.
Going for a spear again. Vinnie have it scouted.
Hold on. Vinnie now. Vinnie. Oh, jeez.
Oh, can the young general find a way to put this away?
Vinnie just, nice.
He's going to force it.
Going for it again.
Oh,
Oh, referee.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
It's because his beard game wasn't on point.
F4.
Yeah.
He's going for the F5.
Oh!
There it is, the X-Plex.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Snacks coming out of nowhere, inserting himself.
Is that going to do it?
In the ring, but unfortunately, I will say this.
Oh, he pulled him too close to the ring.
Here comes the ref. Here comes one.
But the foot.
Wow.
There we go. The foot is on the ropes here. Dean Brady
Oh.
get his foot on the ropes in the last second.
Violent Blitz putting that foot up on the ropes and then walking away.
Yeah, I think we saw two different...
Okay.
Yeah,
I was going to say, clean that up. Clean that up.
But I'll give it credit to Josh Stewart for seeing the foot that far out.
Yeah.
Oh.
STF.
Oh,
STF now, center of the ring.
STF.
That's his submission finisher.
Dean Brady has no.
Brady's locked.
You're right, dead center of that ring.
Oh, you watch this man crawl all the way. If he has to lift Vinnie on his back, he will do it.
Vinnie is starting to crank that. Look at that.
Yeah, there we
my
go.
God.
Wrenching that neck back.
Do miss the days when Cena called this the STFU.
Easy for me to say.
I have to ask you, what's more likely to happen, Dean to tap out or Dean to pass out?
Oh, Dean will never tap.
Well, pulling it back to the middle of the ring. Oh, no.
Shut the fuck.
Pulling him back.
Probably a mistake there by Vinnie.
Yeah, he'll pass out before he taps out.
Absolutely.
Definitely a mistake. Watch his underhook. Wait.
Oh, no. Wait.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
That's the Sega.
Oh.
Basso is here.
That's Chris
That was
Basso's
devastating.
maneuver.
Sega.
Blitz pushing the leg off the rope, but Josh Stewart, the referee, saw it.
He did see that.
Taking a spill
I
on
guess
the
the ref,
outside.
Was that a
the ref caught it.
It definitely was.
I mean, I've seen everything. I have seen everything.
Uh-oh. Think now you're drawing the eye of the chapel. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Hey.
Roll up, roll up.
Ref didn't catch that. Oh, here we go. 1,
Oh,
2.
that punch from
Nope.
Stacks rocked Dean Brady.
Oh,
what a catch.
caught.
Oh, that's it.
For that leg lariat.
Oh.
The old guard sermon is over.
Oh.
Brady
Valiant
pulls the
effort.
win.
I
Man.
tell you this, Chris
So much
It's
for
a
that
valiant
title
effort.
shot.
might not be here, but his presence is felt.
Absolutely. And look,
Great match.
credit to both sides there.
Yeah.
Brady coming out on top. Both were just as bad as each other on the outside. So
That's right. Vinnie had the equalizer in Stacks.
correct.
Violet Blitz neutralized momentarily, but I think the mistake was
Fantastic
going for that
there.
leg lariat one too many times. Dean Brady, F5, 1, 2, 3. Your winner in the main event here at Main Street Mayhem. And like so many of these events, we listen to the theme of the old guard as it plays us out for the evening, Brody Marshall.
Yeah, you don't have to though. If old Brody
great.
Marshall
Once again,
would do the
awesome
right
to
thing.
See the young guys coming up,
Yep.
getting their experience, getting some matches under their belt, and developing this business and pushing this business forward in the future. I absolutely love it.
I gotta say, moving forward.
Now,
there's
what
a
does
lot of
that
chess
mean
pieces
for
moving.
Vinnie
We're
in
heading
the
towards Key to the City. We're heading towards
title
RCW
match that he had?
300.
Is that
Who knows what happens in the future?
put it
but
up
one
in
thing
smoke?
that is perfectly clear: Dean Brady
Feels like it.
almost
I think it does.
at the top of the mountain. And this is why I say, Chris Basso, you need to be watching.
Well, the next time we will come to you, it'll be May 31st from the Goodwood Community Center for Key to the City. But until then, thank you so much for watching. For Sean, for Big Brody Marshall, I've been the historian Angus Ardacey. Farewell for now, but not forever.
All right. Final thoughts. JB, why don't you start us off tonight?
I thought it was a pretty good show. They had some strong matches that went longer than I think we expected them to, and they were able to pull it off. I know we had a scary moment or two from Prince Apollo, but that was still a pretty good match as we were going through it. And the main event definitely lived up to it. Got to see some amazing power moves. Little surprised that Dean Brady got the win, but he's tough to beat. He's proven it once again.
He's a hoss, man. He's muscle mercenary. Toddy.
I think this was an overall great show. I think there was a lot of good storytelling in the show itself. Hats off to everybody that was in there. They really embraced their gimmicks. The production team, amazing, amazing, amazing as always. And the stuff on social media really, really stood out. And I like to see that it played into the show as well. Really love the action figures thing that they did. That was spot on. And I saw the free hater sign. I definitely signed the petition. So if you haven't signed that petition, make sure you go sign it. No Game Unturned put it in our chat earlier. And I don't know, just a lot of great showings there. I really, really enjoyed everything that Hayley did in her match. I like seeing what's going on with Mickey Fortune and that storyline that's going on. It's been a slow build, and it's also been very rewarding. So I'm going to be locked in for the very next show, and hats off to everybody involved.
I love the student shows. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the full-blown Riot City shows. But what I dig about the student shows is we get a peek at some folks who may still be in training or have just come out of training, and they're getting the opportunities to get in there and work in front of people. And I dig that. I do think that Dean Brady and Vincent Di Maria they had a really great match out here tonight. On this particular show, it was fantastic. It was a good follow-up. And the story that they laid in about Vinnie pulling the Emerald Crown, which is true, the last time that they hooked up. I thought that was a solid main event. I really, really also enjoyed the Kings of Ruin versus Onley and Hayley. I think Hayley's a star. I think she's a star in the fucking making. I made no bones about it. Getting in here with Miki and the old guard story that's been playing out over the last couple of months has been very intriguing. And it definitely took a sharp turn here. On the flip side of that, I really enjoyed that trios match. I think that Kaitoa, Red Smash, and Rocco Reid, there's something there. I really like how they gelled together, and all three of these guys are super young and can be the pillars for the next generation of Riot City Wrestling, which is fantastic to see. Uh, Thoroughly enjoy the growth that Red Smash has had specifically over the last 6 months. I think he's somebody that you need to watch. Got to see Prince Apollo kick it off. This guy's got something. Gimmicks there. The reactions that he gets from the crowds there. Overall, man, this is it's a Riot City show. They always show up and they always deliver. The one thing that I will be a little critical about is if we've laid a precedence for how we're going to suspend people, well, that precedence needs to be upheld, period, and not just when it's convenient. Like what I mean by that, if we're suspending Hayter because he defended himself, which is ultimately what happened. He defended himself in a post-match attack. Why are we not suspending SWAT for getting involved? Why are we not suspending Snacks for getting involved? Why are we not suspending Violet Blitz for getting involved in the main event? Why are we not doing that, right? Like, that just, to me, is like, okay. So we're just picking and choosing when we're doing this. But I'm sure that there's got to be more to the story that we're not seeing right now. But from the perspective of me, it's like, all right, looks like we're just going to do whatever. As long as everybody can do whatever they want to, as long as it's not Matt Hayter. Matt Hayter, if you do this, then you're suspended. Which, Brady Marshall was asked the question, why haven't you done anything? And he gave an honest answer. That tells you everything you need to know. But for the most part, they're doing their jobs. You've sucked us in yet again on some of the storytelling that you got going on. The $1 million question, if you like what you saw today. Again, right there on the screen, the entire show. Riot City Wrestling is what started off our platform almost 2 years ago. Stumbling in and having a good time with the product. They keep it simple. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, at Riot City Wrestling. That's exactly where the show came from that we checked out here today. So if you liked what you saw here with us fucking around and having a good time, then you probably should go over to the source and hit that subscribe button over there. And then go to their latest video and comment that we sent you. You can catch them on X at RC Wrestling. And, of course, on the web, riotcitywrestling.com is where you need to go. And you can catch up all things Riot City Wrestling. Man, looking forward for Key to the City. Got a big ladder match coming up. Got a big title match with Chris Basso. Let's hope he shows up. Toddy, what do you want to say to the people before we close it out?
I just want to say that I missed you all last week. I'm definitely glad to be back with you. And it just reaffirmed for me that when I tell you that I love each and every one of your faces, I truly mean it. And I can't wait to be with you again.
Liar. Just kidding. JB, what do you have to say to the people before we close it out?
So if you like what you saw, give us a like, follow, subscribe, do whatever you need to do to get back here and watch some more independent wrestling. We're watching the best of the best from all around the world. So it's worth tuning in every single time we've got a stream going. So make sure you don't miss it.
Absolutely. And guys, if you're joining us now, you may want to tune in on Thursday night. You usually will be having a wrestling spotlight. This Thursday, we will be sitting down with a live Beyond the Bell taping. We got the current reigning and defending HOC's heavyweight champion, Matthew Ennis, is going to be joining us again live. So it should be a fun little program. Got some other things happening too. Some stuff that I'm not quite prepared to tell you guys yet, but stay tuned. I'm telling you, it's going to be pretty big shit. For Todrick Taylor Ramsey, for JB of No Game Unturned, I am Chris Page. We will see you next time.